years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Take a deep breath. Ground yourself. Here and now. New horizons are closer than they appear. The journey is yours to create.
Bring me the next shiny new thing. 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 I strike gold, yeah, I strike lightning. Oh, bring me the next, oh, bring me the next.
When I need parts I can trust, I go to eBay Motors. They have all the right parts at the right prices. Whether I'm on
Okay, is it working now?
four wheels or no wheels, I go to eBay Motors. They have all the right parts at the right prices. Whether I'm on
Okay, is it working now?
Let's ride. Four wheels.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, we ready, boys. Look at this. This is so cinematic. Lucid. This is crazy. This is insane. Formal. Horny for formal.
I have so many chills.
The eargasm is real. That was crazy.
All season long, we have been on a global quest to find the best, and that has led us to this moment. Halo fans all around the world, are you ready to get the most prestigious championship in esports started? Coming to the stage first, looking to fly high and put their final opponent to sleep. Make some noise for Cloud9!
Where are they?
Coming out, we got Eco! Coming up next, the Rookie of the Year.
It looks so
Looking to have an
cinematic.
historic
hella fucked
season.
up. No
We
cap
got
it is.
Bound,
It's supposed to be showing the
the
player fucking
man
out.
who is always there for his
I remember it.
teammates and full of passion.
Yo, they're about
We
to
got
pop me out by the
P1.
time we fucking go back.
And looking for his second champion with his championship with his duo Eco, we got Stella! Cloud9, the gatekeepers of the grand finals, looking to do it again, back to back to kick off this season. But here in the World Championship, can they do it one more time? Make some noise for Cloud9!
Yo, he's waving.
Now, it's time for their opponent. This team right here has been building a foundation.
Yo, that boy's waving. Hi, Mom.
Brick. Your Orlando champions looking to win another grand finals. It's Optic Gaming.
Oh,
On a
fucking
hunt
dead.
for greatness,
I'm
looking for
crying.
his first world championship.
Let's go green
We
wall.
got Trippy. A man who has been underrated, but now
Yo, they fucked that up again, I feel
undeniable.
like.
Make some love for
formal.
one of the greatest faces in Halo, APG. You got your Super Slayer and League MVP. Give it up for Lucid. And the FPS guy looking to earn another world championship, but this time in a title closer to home. Give it up for Formal.
Let's go, Formal.
Last time as a whole. Make some noise for Optic Gaming.
Let's go, Formal. Let's go, Formal. Yo, this is crazy.
Now our players are on the stage and they got it locked in. Seattle, y'all ready to get this one started? One more time, I know y'all can get louder. Y'all ready to get this grand final started?
Let's
It's
get it
time to
started.
send it over to our casters to get this one started. On set and bro.
Oh my
Let's
God.
lock it up.
Thank you so much, Blaze, and the stage is set here in Seattle. All eyes on the prize. We've just seen both Cloud9 and Optic Gaming making their way to that main stage and that Halo World Championship trophy. They couldn't take their eyes off it.
They could not. The final two here, and you have to say these two teams in terms of
This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be so fucking crazy.
It's about to be insane. Crazy is an understatement, bro. Let's get it, Shots.
We'll start off by talking about our map rotation, though, just so you know.
Oh my God.
I like Optic on COD.
Turn down your guys' audio. I'm gonna hire the mic.
I mean,
Turn,
not
so you guys can hear.
COD.
Turn it down. Turn it down. Hurry, hurry.
Loud
Do it fast.
fire.
Optic Gaming in their first best of 7. Halo World
That's insane.
Oh, that went crazy.
Tom, the man, has got the drum, and the green wall is out here.
That went crazy.
The Green Wall is out here in force, without a doubt. And speaking of a force, that is exactly what Optic Gaming have been. Not just this tournament, but starting from the NA Super, they have just ascended to a different level.
That works.
After that first championship in Orlando, now it just seemed like the trajectory was set for them to become a Halo World Champion.
It really did feel that way, and
Holy
they've looked
shit.
better and better. And maybe they've never
Holy
looked
shit.
better as we take.
Oh,
a look
we
here.
would
They've
love a
been
quick
undefeated
4-0.
in 13 straight series. They are undefeated all weekend long, and they have only dropped one single game.
One single game, perfect in objective game types as well up to this point. But who else would be there staring across them? It's Cloud9, the guardians of the grand finals. If there's a LAN event happening anywhere in the world and Cloud9 are there, you can guarantee they're going to be in that grand finals.
Oh, it's already
They've got a
started.
long road ahead
Damn,
of
it's
them,
literally
but
already
if anyone
started.
can do
Holy
it,
fuck.
it's got to be C9.
That's right. Let's not forget Celer and Eco. They've been in this place before. They've held that
Oh, wait.
trophy in
Oh,
their
wait, they're
hands.
warming
They
up.
know what it
Never
feels
mind,
like to
They're
become
warming
a
up.
world champion.
Never mind,
And you
never
also
mind,
heard
never
the
mind.
Des
Plus one.
talking about
I was like, wait a minute.
Val's
Already?
rookie season. This guy has burst onto the scene and was
Hey, we're ready. We're locked in.
Take a world championship in the end.
Have to make the argument it could be one of the greatest rookie seasons
Yeah, it's bracket
of
reset.
all time.
If Cloud9
Valve
win, there's a bracket
making his
reset.
debut. By the way, back in Raleigh,
Optic only have to win one
kickoff
series
major
to
in
win
Halo
all of it.
Infinite. Hey, we didn't even know what he looked like until that event, and now he's on the main stage in the.
All right, absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a moment to set the stage.
Let's do it
No,
indeed.
we
There
got a
has been
Cloud9 fan
hundreds
here,
of days
and
of
as
Halo Infinite
unseen.
competition, and in that time, we have had thousands of teams enter, battle it out with regional champions crowned across the globe.
Everybody keep asking, is it 1-0? Yes. How many times are you gonna say it?
Joining us from home around the world as 3 separate teams.
They have to beat Optic in 2 best of 7s.
After 4 unforgettable days and a hell of a lot
Yeah,
of
tell them
years,
Code
we find
King.
ourselves with just 2 teams remaining, and I think a lot of players and fans alike, and certainly you and I included, believe this is the most competitive landscape that Halo has ever seen.
Not only is it a series of Halo input for the best part of $1 million as well in the prize pool, it's a chance to be named the best, to join the history books, to join that elite group who can call themselves Halo World Champions. And as we look ahead to what we're going to see, it's only right we pay respect to the past before we get this series underway. The impact of the likes of the Ogre Twins, Warp Sheet, Strongside, Pistola, and so many more make Halo more than just a game for so many of us. With that in our mind, we want to say it's a pleasure, it's a privilege for Bravo and myself to take you through the final chapter of what has been an incredible year of action.
Let's see Formal pick him up a ring, boys. Come on, Formal, pick you up another ring, baby. We're ready for it. We are ready for it. Trippy, you gotta go huge, buddy. Horny for Formal. H4F. Set the tone, baby. Set the tone, baby. Set the tone, baby. Let's go Formal with first blood. Nice blood, Formal.
This map is going to give us a really good indication of how the teams are feeling and who's feeling hot as we head into the first map of our grand final. At the moment, it's going to be C9 who have the advantage. Penguin, who has
No, it's a 2-2 advantage. What you talking about?
in this tournament. This man loves the Halo World Championships. Back in 2016,
Let's go Formal. Let's go Formal.
As the overshield gets backwacked by Formal.
Wow, he tried to take the fast route in with the
winners
grapple.
and
He
advantages
gets
is that
backwacked
the
by
team
Formal
that came
with the
from losers has
overshield. That's a
twice.
huge play early on from Formal and the green wall.
Formal trying to put pressure on.
Oh no, he's seen 3 too.
Up in their base at the moment. A couple of kills going their way, and Optic losing 2 players. It's time for Cloud9 now to try and think about moving forward as Bound picks up another. Optic on the back foot.
Still 3 dead here. Despite that early opening here, Cloud9 will keep the spawns rolling. Still 2 dead here. Trippy and Lucid fighting against all of Cloud9.
Look at this push coming in from C9. No, Trippy versus Eco. Eco uses that grapple to get out, and perfectly as well, because who is there?
Now they're pushing flag.
To finish that kill with Penguin.
Oh, Formal off the respawn. That's a huge kill to stop the flag. If the flag crosses
Go
that
Formal.
threshold right there, it almost certainly goes halfway across the map. Bound now going to continue advancing the flag. However, 2 were dead. He needs to slow down and reset a bit.
Bound fully aware of the situation on the map. 2 players have fallen. However, a little play like that is going to maybe look to even things up. You've got Bound versus Lucid in the 1v1 battle. There's a spike grenade. Lucid just buying time for his teammates to get in position.
Nice shots. Nice, Matt.
Should be able to get his return as well. Flag is also running now all the way across the other
Go
side.
crazy for him.
Bushel popping in a few, but not before Trippy's got the flag, and he's coming home.
Got some work to do first, though. You can see Stella overextended, and Stella and Eco get killed inside of the Optic Gaming base. Stella picks up another one as well, so Lucid and Trippy now thinking about combining together to get the kills to put the first flag in. Now they've got to worry about a counter cap and bounce back with a vengeance. He's got the next overshoot.
That's the second overshoot for Cloud9 here. That's great power of management for them so far in this game.
That's going to get the touch as well. APG in the death screen is 3v3 on the map. Bound's going to try and force this one forward, and it looks like the first strike is going to go to Cloud9.
Oh my.
Showing that he's not just a slayer, he can move that flag too.
Come on, y'all, just regain.
Loud as well. They want to make it known
good,
it's not just the green wall.
Play it safe.
Huge presence here in the crowd. Also, Cloud9 fans getting loud after that first cap. They are the first to strike.
1v3, he comes out with 1 and he does damage onto 2 other players as well. However, Eco just couldn't locate his BR reticle where he needed it to there to clean up some of those kills. Optics stabilize here. They get inside the C9 base. Bounce coming off a respawn alongside Penguin, but APG, he's got that flag on the move.
Also, kills coming in here. They just took down Stellar. Now 4 players up on the map, but they will need to prioritize these spawners who are going to be overextending right towards their base.
APG, one of the most experienced players, one of the longest serving Halo players that we have. In the Halo Championship Series, he's going to have to lean on that experience now, because as he runs this flag, members around him have fallen.
Let's go! That was big, APG.
But you can see C9 on that return. APG maybe thinking about doing something sneaky. Penguin's there.
What the heck?
APG goes for the repulsive. Also repulses the flag, so the flag is reset. It's a great return from Cloud9, and that will let
That was big by Cloud9. Come on, man.
For just a moment, they will maintain that 1-0 lead.
Come on, we almost pushed it.
The point of view of the regular season MVP. That man's name is Lucid. Dancing around at the moment, but he's going to be taken to the death screen there after a nice beat down that comes in from Bound to give a couple of numbers here to C9. Trippy, the only player alive here for Optic. And once again, you can see he's got decisions to make. Eco's going for that overshield, and I think he's going to get it as well. C9 actually play the overshield. They do not get the pop, but they do also have that flag moved up the stands.
That's great pressure from Trippy in the end. The overshield will be played, but at what cost here? Here comes the flag. 2 dead. Penguin needs to slow play this. There's pressure on his flag.
Gotta be careful here. Penguin knows that the pressure's coming in, knows that teammates are falling around him. First thought probably here for Penguin. Get damage down, stop that counter cap opportunity. As Formal tries to take advantage of it. Here's Lucid, there's a double for him. Bound now last alive as Optic look to answer back.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Optic. Let's go, Optic. Let's go, Optic.
Lucid has been in World Championship for most of the year. Takes just a moment.
Let's go, Optic. That's what I'm talking about. Bounce back, baby.
Beautiful response there.
Lucid is frying. Holy.
Holding off that pressure. But in the end, Optic strike. They tie
APG. APG.
Optic Gaming tying up the game.
I think they said MVP. I'm tripping.
Prompts are going to sound crispy. It's time for us to jump into a listening now with Astro Gaming.
Yeah, we live.
There's a guy in our base.
They're going to get a ball here, probably.
I've shielded the shoulder. Joey needs it. Just live in their base, Joey. Live in their base, Joey. I can play pink, Joey. I can play pink, team. Just live, Joey. Just build. Just build.
I'm just getting out.
The right shoulder. Oh, he's jumping up right now, Tommy.
We got research to go to flag and range.
Yeah, let's go back.
Right there with you.
One shot. Above you, feel. Have shields.
No. Reset.
Oh, that's Sand Skewer.
Oh wait, they capped again? I didn't even know Cloud9 capped again.
He's cuts. He went cuts. Still cuts. Weak. Still our cuts.
Red's looking for him.
They're Carl. There's gonna be 2 on me, guys.
Where are we going to flag? Two dead.
One shot.
Good shit, Lucid.
Planner ledge just a little bit harder. Their door. Yeah, just milk, bro.
I'm gonna go pick OJ.
Our door.
As we jump out the listening and back into the game, it's Cloud9 who strike next. It's 2-1. So the team dressed in blue at the moment, but Formal's looking to change that story.
He is. He's going to run this Ivy side. He knows he doesn't have the numbers. You can tell he's slowing down the run. He's going to double back to get a little more support before he runs his home. But both flags are pulled here, and both teams will try to run this on Ivy side.
APG gets the stop. APG with responsibility on his shoulders now. He's worried about his own flag, but also with assisting Formal to deal with these players from
Let's go, baby.
4 dead for C9. They will get this return. But as you can see, it looks like C9 managed to get that flag back to base as well.
But Formal goes for the repulse on the kill and repulse the flag, and the flag returned during the repulsor there, so he's going to have to start the run one more time.
Optic Gaming inside of their base.
Let's go, Formal. Go big.
Flag is moving though here from Formal. Couple of kills being picked up. He turns back, but he doesn't need to help APG. As he picks up the double, but there is Bound being such a nuisance.
Let's go, baby.
For APG, that experience on display once again.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Keep it going.
APG has something to say about that. They're looking to secure the game-tying flag.
He's got the assistance to run this one.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Optic. Let's go. Keep it going. Bro, this feels like I'm watching Black Ops 3 all over again. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, because like when I was watching Black Ops 3 back when Optic I had Karma, Krim, Formal, and Scump, it was like it don't matter what position Optic was in, you just always knew that they can pull it out. Like you never was tripping. Like 2-1 is kind of like, huh. Like it can get nasty. 1-0 can get nasty, but it's like I just feel like they got it in them. They got that dog in them.
They love to push the pace. He said himself, careful. We can play fast.
Come on, Lucid, go crazy.
Yeah, so far they're doing it.
Let's go, Lucid.
In Orlando, you might have seen it here, and also C9 dropping down early. You might have thought maybe they're not up to the task. They are pushing Optic Gaming to their limit here. Tied up 2-2 with 3 minutes left.
One of the reasons for that is Bound. 21 kills, leading the lobby at the moment for Cloud9. Nice. Trippy doing some work.
Nice Trips. Nice Trippy.
Little double kill. Bound, that player I was talking about, is last alive, and he's having to wrap back in to stop that flag moving.
Bound, ooh, great name.
Nice Trippy with the 3Ps.
Trippy. Just shocked.
Penguin flies out to clean him up though. Lucid now. Thinking about rotating back and making sure his base is secure. Knows that APG is under pressure. And that's probably going to give the indication that's where the push is going to come in from Cloud9. Penguin and Stella trying to apply said pressure. However, it's been held off well by Optic Gaming here. A little bit of a reset across the map. Penguin though, he's so sneaky.
Good chance this overshield decides this next flag. Gonna be popping up in 21 seconds here. You can tell both teams just really showing each other respect in these moments as we wait 15 seconds till the next overshield.
Both know the difference between the two teams is so slender. There can be one death. It gives away an overshield. From that, you have that butterfly effect where the flag gets moving. And all of a sudden, you find yourself coming off a respawn desperately, trying to stop that flag. Stella's going to get the next overshield here for Cloud9. Not only that, he's got the skewer, and Optic have 2 players in the respawn.
Wow, they're spawning in the back of the base here. This is the opportunity for Cloud9 to strike. 150 on the clock. They've got all the goodies to play with.
Stella, vital to the success of this push. Still has a lot of overshield to play with as well. A couple of trades going in the favor of Optic, though. You can see that Stella's had to turn his attention from the flags and making sure the numbers are equal. There's one, but there's the pressure from Trippy.
Let's go.
Neutralize the overshield. No impact here for Cloud9.
What a counter from Optic.
What a counter. I know, I was about to say, because that could have got nasty.
They pick up kills on other players there. They get 2 dead. That left Stellar to try to clean up the scraps. He couldn't do it. That's a great counter from Optic Gaming. We will stay tied at 2-2 with 1:15 left on the clock.
You see that Trippy knew there was someone near him. He just couldn't find where he was. Eco trying to nade him out at the moment. Lucid is there to help him out.
Nice little bait.
Will be taken down by APG, but again,
nice AP.
The last time we saw a flagpole feels like a lifetime ago now. Both teams just cannot get inside the base.
Absolutely, you risk a lot if you go for a flagpole at the wrong time. There's a very good chance of a counter cap, but as we say that, 2 dead for C9, and 4 will start the next run.
That grapple to
my God.
Almost force it down that high hole. 2 dead here for Optic, making 3 dead. Trippy last alive, the return will come in.
What does Trippy do here? 30 seconds left on the clock. That run will not go. He needs to make sure they play defense here and look for a little bit of damage and control off the respawn. 30 seconds on the clock.
Double push on the skewer side of the map here. Former will pick up that kill onto Eco, who was the player who fell just below.
Oh my gosh, this is going to go crazy.
Just sent something there, whether it was communication coming in from Optic, someone saw Stella trying to sneak down, and Bound is going to keep him
Let's
alive
go.
for now. The skewer could be a game changer here for C9.
Trades going down here. Keep in mind, at 2-2, this overshield is going to be a big factor because we will see overtime likely here. Or on round 1 tie. 10 seconds left here. If we don't see a pull, we will go into an overtime.
Bound just about manages to sneak out with his life. Isn't able to connect on that player in the back flag. We're into overtime.
We'll go for fucking
2-2. The game ends. We said neither team have lost this game time. You can see exactly why.
Wow, I mean, talk about a great game 1 here, the grand finals of the Halo World Championship. These teams so evenly matched here. Stride for stride, they will each put 2 flags on the board, and now we are into a 5-minute overtime.
First kill will go to Lucid. The restart of these overtimes is usually where we see the games.
Dude, this is intense, baby. Come on. I live for this.
Bound get a little bit reckless here, going for an Optic and just waiting. They're setting the trap, and it looks like Cloud9 are taking the bait. It's going to be Trippy who gets the OS.
Perfect timing there from Optic Gaming. 2 dead for Cloud9, and it's very different from our first game. You see a lot of power-up control coming in from Cloud9, but now Optic Gaming, they saw what they did off the opening. They counter that, and now Trippy might not know there's another player on the back flag.
Oh, he doesn't. Bound slides out, though. Bound makes his presence known, and Trippy.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Trippy.
Yeah, he's running
Trippy.
right at the C9 spawners. They don't care. They're taking it straight in their face. Keep in mind, this would be the game-winning cap.
And why doesn't he care? Because he's got 4.
Oh my God.
2 kills, and Trippy, it's a clear run home. Optic Gaming.
Oh, let's go, Optic. What a game, Optic. What a freaking game, Optic. Let's go. That's 2,000 channel points to your boy.
12 minutes of regulation. However, Optic Gaming, they learn from that regulation period. They come into overtime. They win the opening battle the overshield, and they essentially win the game off the back of those opening kills.
Yeah, and it's just those little moments we always talk about.
Okay, map 2 winner. We gonna predict.
First pickup, it was almost as if Optic had remembered the opening strategy from Cloud9. They
Let's put 1K on it.
They baited that overshield.
Put 1K on Optic.
Looking at it thinking, Optic, I'm going for this. We might be able to steal it, but as soon as that thought comes into your head, that's where you play into the hands of Optic. All smiles for Lucid here, understandably so.
Right now you see the Optic fans, of course, the Green Wall.
A number one strong Optic.
He's actually Seattle's number one Optic fan. Great to have you with us here.
Oh my,
Optic.
Optic.
The first brick is laid in the game types there. It's a best of 7.
They're sweating, bro.
Game secured under their belts.
Must be hot in that
Three
venue.
more to close this out. As a reminder, Cloud9 needs to win not just this best of 7, but another best of 7 to call themselves world champions.
That's the type of games you like to see. So you make them play all the way to overtime. They already got a lot of time on their hands making that losers bracket run straight from a quick 3-0. You can't say that Native Red took them to the limit, but Native Red were playing kind of close. Like the score don't reflect it, but they were playing kind of close. It was just like a 3-0 would have been a lot smoother, but Native Red was letting them know like if they messed up a little bit, then it was going all the way. But Cloud9 got through them. 20-30 minutes later, they got to play Optic. And if they can manage to win this, they got a whole nother series that does some things to your hands and your mental. They've been sitting down for all this time. You just gotta deal with it. Optic's fresh, making that winners run. You love that. Okay, nice double kill by Lucid.
With the kills being traded out, C9 actually find themselves on the back foot. The Penguin now has to turn his attentions to not only staying alive, but maybe using that Stalker to lock down rockets. With that nade and the shields being taken down, that just allows Formal to move in and say, you know what, I'll take these in my hands.
Trippy and APG also pick up kills as well. 3
nice.
Now for Cloud9. What a start for Optic Gaming off of, once again, a double kill on the Neons. Paves
This TDM for you. TDM for you, Forms.
On the damage and the man advantage, they now lead by 2.
C9 need to not panic here, though. Even though Optic have the weapons, they have map control. There are going to be moments on Street Slayer where you are going to be under the pump because you don't have control of said weapons. If you
It's tied just like that.
damage minimal, like C9 have managed to do, it's a great sign for you as a team.
It's great game management, like you say, from C9. They had 2 players dead. You had Formal with
nice
the
APG.
on paper. That should be a huge Optic Gaming lead. Instead, Cloud9 has kept this close. Despite
Hey, I want all the close games. The more, the closer the games, the more it risks Cloud9 losing composure. It's all about that. It's all about that momentum. Optic's got the momentum. Oh my APG. That was insane. That might come back to haunt them. If this is a 1-kill game, that's the reason. If this is a 50-49, that's the exact reason they lost.
A huge part of that Orlando win, and now setting their sights on a world championship.
Telling you, that's the reason they lose.
Something to highlight here about
APG making crazy plays like that.
This man's ability to switch his play style, depending upon if it's an objective game type or if they're moving into a Slayer, actually means that he has the highest KD for Optic Gaming in the Slayer game type. So what is normally the support player who doesn't mind doing the dirty work, he'll keep those deaths down and he'll keep those kills up when it comes to Slayer.
That's right, with the rockets up and Cloud9 able to bring this game back within 1. Let's get ready for an Astro listening here on the side of Cloud9.
Dead in 1, MPD 1, MPD 1, MPD 1. 2 top tower. 2 there, 2 there. Bomb tower, live against one. See, there's one. Back PD, back PD, back PD, back PD. One shot PD, one shot PD. I'm looking Petrie, I'm looking Petrie. Look at RVO. He's benches one shot, APG. Where's the rock? Benches one shot, I got C-stairs. Okay, we're looking at it. Benches dead. Watch out, trash. Driveway weak, Formal. One shot, trash on me. Driveway weak. D-rail, 2 there. Okay, I'm pushing this guy. Yeah, I'm looking at Zan, He dropped. One does. Driveway somewhere. Keep living.
Dang, Cloud9.
Keep playing together, play tight. Yeah. I'm looking driveway. They ran away. Okay. Yeah, I've still got. No, in tires, Kevin. Yeah, I know. Arcade and tires up. Arcade, get ahead. Tires still. Arcade weak. I'm pushing arcade out. One shot arcade out. I'm one right now.
They're playing textbook right now.
One shot. Banana things. Nice shot. Two tires. Dead end, I'm one shot. Dead end, arcade, I think. Shotgun down B stairs. They're pushing B. They're trying to push into B. On the B towards
Nice save, APG.
As we come back into the game, out of that listening, it's Cloud9 who have taken the control. And as you can hear, it is Eco, the leader. The IGL here for Cloud9, who is just calling the shots, and everyone responded.
Yeah, Stellar stepping out here. He doesn't know that someone's in arcade as well, so how he scampers away. No,
let's go.
With a commando angle. Leaving to lose the kill to be traded out, though, in the end. And lots of pressure from Neon's here and Tires. 4-kill lead still for Cloud9.
One thing that Cloud9 have done extremely well.
Double kill for Formal.
When they get numbers, they're taking advantage of it. But here's Trippy looking to turn something back into the favor of Optic Gaming. With that kill coming in from APG, it's 4 in the death screen for Cloud9, and now you're seeing just a 2-kill difference between the two teams.
Oh my God, just
and we love it.
Tug of war back and forth here. What was just about a 6-kill Cloud9 lead after the deficit is now just a 2-kill game. Optic Gaming has brought this back once again. This is how tightly these teams are matched, not wanting to give one another an inch.
And the way back into the game for Optic Gaming was that second set of rockets as well. You saw them in the hands of Formal, picked up 2 kills, and that's now 2 out of 2 power weapon pickups on the side of the green wall. C9 are going to have to look to improve that if they want to make sure this is as comfortable a win as they can find.
Look at this joust, just both teams just playing this slow. They do not want to give up any free kills, not letting any advantage go to the other way. This is one of the slower Street Slayers we've seen all season, and for very good reason. $180,000 on the line in this series alone. That's the difference in prize pool between 1 and 2, and it's a perfect time to get ready for an Optic Gaming listening as they trail by 2.
Let's hear Optic. Let's hear the boys.
Make sure we're checking corners.
I love Formal's calls. Yeah, what was?
We were not watching purple.
I don't think they did. I think they're all inside, dude. Deadass. One shot, one shot, Red, one shot. Okay, listen, guys. I can use stickies for these rockets.
Okay,
we need to back off. Brad, we need to back off this. Keep your shields, guys. Keep your shields. Don't leave.
Joey's trapped right now, though.
Yeah, Joey's trapped a little bit. Red right now.
Watch the Joey. Alright, we can red. There's 2 guys.
Nice, Formal.
I got melted from top out.
He's one shot top out.
Yeah, I spawned here.
We're all here. They could be purple. Yeah, they're behind us.
Help Joey.
No, he has 1.
Listen, they're still in sub, guys. They're still in sub. I'm gonna push out sub.
Top out or top out? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Wait.
I'm in sub with the rocket.
Hold their exit, Joey. Could be in the corner. Hold their exit, Joey. Watch out.
Nice one, Dad.
Another one's here somewhere.
He's back sub.
Very weak, guys.
Nice trade.
We're weak in Ivy.
Yo, Joey, you're completely alone right now.
Joey's watching purple stairs.
Play purple Joey.
Joey's pushed up on purple.
No.
He's one shot front sub.
3 guys on top of me.
One shot front sub. Trash and Ivy.
No. No.
Slow down.
Bring this back very easily.
Don't move up too quickly. I have spike mates. I can look commando. Railing. Cut the trash. He's one bullet.
Green jet with a stalker.
Rockets in 20.
Heaven.
Yeah, I'm just bringing it back slowly but surely.
Well, as we jump back into the game, we were listening to Optic, but it's all been Cloud9 since that listening, and it all stemmed from how Optic were almost baited into using both those rockets and getting nothing for it.
Absolutely. Here, look at Penguin just holding down the tires with the Bulldog and just doing all sorts of damage, shield in hand as well, and just keeps pumping and dumping, picks up 1. Eventually, he'll be taken down, but still a C9 5-kill lead, 37-32. Stellar with rockets.
Oh, Formal's there to meet him. Where did those rockets go? Formal, he's got the Bulldog, but there's a...
Nice, Formal.
Now and just on that window shelf like a hot pie from a cartoon are the rockets, and Penguin finds them.
Look at that. Rockets
nice trades, though.
For both sides here. It's still just a 4-kill game as we get ready for the home stretch.
5 kills between the 2 teams. Stella pressurizing 2 players from Optic Gaming. How's managed to pick up that next rocket though? He's the man to watch with how grouped up Optic are here. It might not just be one kill, it could be two if he can find his targets. Lucid changes to the barrel rifle smartly to make sure that rocket is still in his hands.
Oh
this
my
one will
God.
connect. It's bound time!
Look at this, he's shooting some bodies as
All
well.
right,
This is a
yeah.
rookie on a mission here. He leads this team
Shooting bodies?
in this
Okay.
tournament. It's
Okay.
an unbelievable performance, a triple kill late game with incredible rocket discipline as well. They now lead 44-37.
Bound is applying so much pressure.
Yeah,
But
calm
maybe
down.
That was a little bit too much in that situation. 16 and 10 in this game. Number 2 is Bound, but that death has opened the door now for Optic.
Yeah.
It's a 5-kill game.
I hope like hell they come back. That's gonna be a demoralizer.
Several lead changes. Penguin somehow stays alive and might even get away with a kill here. He's surrounded by players on Optic.
I'm pretty sure that all of Optic are one shot here. Penguin's got a challenge, but there's multiple players inside a Tram weak. Cloud9 have the chance to push. They're gonna take that opportunity. Stella cleans up one. Formal trying to scarper away, but can C9 hunt him down.
This Formal just gets around the corner. 3 kills to go here for Cloud9. It's a 7-kill lead. As things will slow down for just a second, but C9 might apply the pressure yet again.
Bound has 18 kills in a game number 2 in a World Championship final. For Optic, we've seen them already pull off an incredible Slayer comeback. And they have the rockets to play with as well. Good information gathered here by Trippy. He finds one. This game's getting closer. There's Bound again. Trippy, there's a trade from Bound. It's 1 to go here for C9. And Penguin will tie things up.
Okay, it's good. It's good.
What a response.
Dude shooting bodies. Come on.
In the end, clutching up after back-to-back lead changes in a wild street. Slayer. Bound goes 20 and 12 in a grand finals game 2.
This man loves the main stage. He's looking at home up there at the moment at C9. Like we mentioned, they're in the grand finals for a reason. Optic had to work hard to stay in that game. That moment though, you could target.
We gotta go ahead and put everything 1, 2, 4, 1. All or nothing.
High-interest credit card debt is a nightmare. Pay it off with a SoFi personal loan with no fees and low fixed rates on loans up to $100K.
Putting everything into it.
Review your rate without impacting your credit score. SoFi, get your money right.
Even when you were a baby, you could sense the power and strength inside you. You have a chance to become whatever you want.
I'm happy now. This is the only world that I got.
But you deserve more.
You have no idea how magical it is.
We were looking for a unique place to stay in Mexico City. Who knew we'd find it in a neighborhood called Little Tokyo?
My God, the teamwork here. It was almost perfect late game composure, but look at this Bound trade. Once again, Bound will trade here in the back of A. That's huge to bring them to 49.
Yeah, that double kill from Bound. I mean, every single time we seem to see Bound in the kill feed, it's a double kill. A lot of the time, he's so quick at cleaning up one and then immediately turning his attention somewhere else on the map to put influential damage down to help out Cloud9 in those numbers situations. Speaking of numbers, it's 1-1 now in our grand finals, and we head over to Livefire for a little bit of King of the Hill.
And let's not forget, that loss there for Optic Gaming is only their second. Cloud9 have only issued Optic's second loss. It will be in Street Slayer.
Livefire.
Undefeated, of course, in that game type. Cloud9 had been 1-1, so to bounce back in that
Livefire
game
what?
type with great late game
Strongholds
composure,
or
pretty huge as we set our sights.
What was
King of the Hill
first?
on Livefire.
We do, indeed. This is an interesting one. King of the Hill is a game type I feel like is We've seen
Rob with the
Cloud9
big 10
beat
bob. Appreciate the Rob.
Optic in that
Fucking
final
beast
in
like the 10
Orlando,
bob,
right?
dude.
Yes, it was
Get the
pre-charged,
chat
but
for
it was
Rob.
the way they won it
Set
as
for
well.
us
It
so
was
that
such
you
a
went. Wait,
devastating
second.
win. It was 4-0, and it looked like Optic were just
That's
completely
right.
played off
That's
the
what
park.
it is.
However, we have
Tiro with the
also
gifted. Appreciate that,
seen
Tiro.
C9 bleed a little bit. We take ourselves back to the game against Native Red,
Tiro.
where it went down to that last
Is it back to
overtime.
reset?
Some crazy
C9
stuff
wins,
is still
yeah, it's back to
to come,
reset.
not just in this series, but maybe in this next game as we take a look at two key players on either side.
Key players, absolutely. Formal and Penguin on your screen. This is their King of the Hill specific Halo World Championship stats this week.
it's
And
King of the
Formal
Hill.
at a huge
King of the Hill left arm.
1.30 kills per depth. And also big damage here coming out of both
Wait,
players.
Mike,
here,
are you in
both
the?
over
Are you in
6,000.
the? Yeah, the crowd.
There's one player you probably want in a control-based
Jesus
game
Julian,
type,
take the chill one
where you're
up.
holding down
Welcome.
angles, setting things up. I mean, this guy's been doing it for 10 plus years on different titles, right?
Optic has to
Whether
win
it's on a
4.
head glitch, whether it's on top of the
Only
pit,
4.
it doesn't matter. Wherever it is,
First
this
and
man
foremost,
knows how to hold down those angles.
yeah,
The same can be said about Penguin as well. The damage output from this man cannot be matched by many.
I mean, especially we talked about it earlier on the desk, but his stats in Orlando were absolutely nuts. Even in a grand final that they lost, he had the highest assists in the entire tournament, and he was dealing so much damage. It's a very different story,
Yeah,
though.
how much did we have
here
to see the
in
other
Seattle? Let's not forget, Penguin was
remember.
actually the kill leader coming into the day before Bound took that lead. So Penguin and Bound both dealing absolute damage, but the man on the closest part of your screen here, Bound, 20 and 12 in a game that they win by 5. That's a big momentum boost.
It certainly is, and I think the point that you're raising there is really vital to kind of elaborate on as well. The fact that responsibility of both kills, deaths, assists, objectives
Tiro
being
did another
shared
gift
now
piece of that.
by all of Cloud9, it matches what Optic do so well, right?
Yeah.
Whenever we look at damage stats, whenever we look at KDs, assists, whatever it is, there's always like a little bit of, you know, Lucid's usually got a few more kills, let's be real, but it's usually pretty even across the board for Optic. Everyone is comfortable doing every single role, and at this level, in a World Championship final, you need to be comfortable doing whatever it takes to win.
Absolutely, and you heard him say it in Orlando, and you might have caught it in the process as well. The Optic documentary series, there's one more job to do, and it has already proved to be a difficult one. These two teams tied 1-1 as we head into game number 3. It's going to be King of the Hill on live fire.
Chance maybe for Optic Gaming to go into the lead, or for C9 to start casting some doubt towards the green wall. King of the Hill, first to capture 4 hills, or before that time expires, is where we're going to find ourselves. Now, live fire at the start of this game was an Optic haven. It was their home ground. You kind of almost had the posters of Optic Gaming up on the wall the way they played this. They never lost this map. That has changed slightly. Can Cloud9 change that narrative once more?
That is the question. Both of these teams also undefeated in this game type series. It's all tied up. Everything to play for here in the grand finals at the Halo World Championship. Starting things off with Bound.
Interesting to see what the opening strategy is here for Cloud9 as well. Oh! I mean, there's opening strategy and there's just insane individual skill, and you've just seen kind of both.
Absolutely, here that was 3 dead for Optic Gaming. Now Trippy is going to be the last player alive with the heat wave though on the key door, and already starts to deal the damage. Overshield still available, and great pressure, great positioning here from Trippy in the cuts.
Trippy's just weaving through the map at the moment. He's going to come in behind Bound and find one. The kill was cleaned up from Lucid as well. That should be an overshield going into the hands of Optic Gaming. So Cloud9, they fought for it, they scraped for it, but early time was also picked up by C9. So this is a chance for Optic to break and put a hole together of their own.
They're able to get early time, but in the end, you have to think Trippy was last player alive down bottom mid key door, and somehow off of the respawns, he helps his team lock down that entire part of the map. He gets a kill on scoreboard, he goes, cuts, shuts down dummies, and Optic Gaming get the overshield on the back of that heroic individual effort from Trippy.
And that's why we always talk about how important it is to make sure that last player alive dies as quickly as possible. So he can come back and do so much damage to so many. As C9 found out. At the moment though, Formal is just locking things down. C9, they might just be about to lose this first point. Optic up by 1.
Wasting no time, Optic Gaming, even though down to an early deficit, like we said, they take the advantage from the overshield, and they will get the first point on the board. However, off of the back of that, C9 looks to counter. They had 3 dead for Optic.
They had 3 dead, and they managed to clean the last player out of tower, but
he's about to make a top player now.
Just momentarily before Trippy was taken down. I'm not sure if they know they're here. They certainly do now. As Formal picks up 1, Lucid is causing problems back at the tower.
It's a heads-up play from C9. You can tell by the way that Bound checked that corner that the comms were coming in, that there's still someone here around tower. Bound and the team prioritize it. Overshield is up here.
Overshield is up. That commando is not moving. From that overshield spawn. Stella trying to put pressure on Optic as well. This is a great play coming in from one of the smartest players in the game as well to apply pressure from that key door. Use that heat wave, but Trippy's there to meet him, and Trippy will take him down.
Well, what a play from Trippy there. Penguin unable to help because his shields were recharging. Overshield's still up. Here goes APG. Can't get it. That's a double kill for Bound.
Trippy's still alive though, still putting pressure on. Bound is down to 0 shields. He's barely got any help, but now he has. He comes out dressed in yellow. The overshield goes to C9.
Overshield goes to C9, but it's melted right away. That was a Bound versus Trippy 1v1. Bound wins that off of positioning here. A lot of points on the board here on the second hill for C9. They still control tower. Bound still with the heat wave.
Trippy goes into distraction though. Bound turns his attention away. Loose with the repulsor. Wow. Make Bound look a little bit awkward in the way that he gets that kill, but it's enough to get the job done. Now Bound is on the flank, and now he's got the heat wave. He finds one. APG, I'm sorry, you go down 2. It's 5 in a row for Bound. He's on a killing spree.
Oh my god, a killing spree from Bound. 3 dead for Optic Gaming. You have to talk about Bound hitting the repulsor jump at that timing. Actually got him out of the sight line of Trippy checking key door there on dummy door, and then he flies back and gets the double kill. It's just brilliant movement, brilliant timing from Bound.
The man is a movement magician, and with that play and with C9 picking up the kills they required, it's 1-1 now, but Optic have rotated to this next hill, the garage. But there's an opening, pierced by a sniper rifle bullet.
And you were wondering maybe if this is a different C9 than Orlando. I think C9 has already told us that they're a very different team here. All 4 dead for Optic Gaming.
What a break that is from 1 bullet, a golden bullet. Fired by Stella to get that headshot. Now attention not only turns to the hill and the break for Optic, they've got to think about that overshield as well.
First kill does go to Optic. They do have the damage in the break, but we'll see if they can convert here to even more points on the board.
Oh, sniper rifle BR, it doesn't matter. Stella just looks absolutely locked into this series. Formal's going to be challenging. Formal can't get the stick. Stella will take him down. It should be an OS now going once again to Cloud9. Lucid picks up 1, but it's not enough pressure to keep Stella off the OS.
What an absolute flood there from Cloud9 working together. They lose 2 players. They lose 2 players, but Stellar just walks in. Bodies Trippy as well. We'll see if they can finish.
The pressure coming in from Optic, though. It's a boxing match. The knockout blow is finally landed by Optic.
That was huge.
But Stella went down swinging.
2 players dead here. Repulsor in the hands of Trippy. In the hill, he's going to get a little bit of recontrol here. 2 players dead for both sides, and out of that scrap, it will finally be Optic Gaming scoring it again. They trail just by a bit here on hill number 3.
Taylor flies in. Rest of cavalry from Cloud9 about to arrive top middle as well, but Trippy's ready for it. Eco picks up 1. Bound last alive though. The push coming in is unsuccessful, and now we are seeing a tied time on this 3rd hill. Brilliance from Optic on the hold.
Look at Bound stays alive for the scoreboard health. They get 1, they do not get 2 though. Bound, by the way, 11-5 in this game. He is picking up where he left off.
Flank now coming in from Eco as well. APG, he's close, and now you're seeing the break again. A clean break from Cloud9, and it was just in time as well. Look how close Optic were to converting this next point.
And guess what? Once again, it's Bound. He stays alive. Last player alive on the scoreboard. He gets damage on scoreboard and damage on window, and they convert yet again. Optic is not being as efficient in the 4 dead category as we have seen them in the past.
And Eco now looking to take Lucid down. My word, that thing melts.
Oh my gosh.
It's 2-1 now to Cloud9. They roar back in the game, and Optic have to watch him rotate to the next hill from the death screen.
2 dead here still off the break there. And Cloud9 is looking like they are starting to gain steam. Overshield popping in 8 seconds as well.
Scary thing here for Optic as well is that Bound is making a brilliant decision here. Pressurizing these players at the back of green, create space for Eco to pick up this overshield. If you get the overshield now, inside of that hill, there's a huge opportunity to make this 3-1. It's a desperate play coming in from Optic, but it is C9 who do get that next OS.
Look at this here. Heroic effort from APG, but still, as you say, still 2 dead for the side of Optic. Let's get into an Astro listening.
Bro, they're just puppy guarding, bro.
He's on the vent, he's on the vent. Good shot. Do that. Keep living. I'm on tower. Watching crawler. Bud on me. Okay, looking over. I'm gonna look at the jump. Yo, Nest bridge, 1 shot, C-box. 1 shot C-box, APG. And I got Nest. APG's like pillars or something. Yo, tell me door now. I'll close on you. Let's spawn on you then. Need your make up. Elbow weak. Make up is 1 shot. Me door and bottom tower weak. 1 shot bottom tower. Going top tower. There's a lot of them. Tower box weak. Tower box blinking, getting his shield back. Box. He's aiming top mid. He's going mid-cut. He's going down mid-cut. 1 shot bottom mid. 1 shot pillars. 1 shot hill. 1 shot elbow. APG. Make a play together here. Make a play together here.
Kill sweet.
Watch out. Keep looking.
Bound. Yep.
They're gonna be tower. I'm gonna go green one.
A bound. I'm behind you, bound.
Actually, I'm gonna go to Braid.
Look at me. He's close.
They didn't go re-Braid.
APG. One shot. Killer. Make out to top it.
I hear you. Two guys C boxes. Two guys tower boxes.
I got back. We won't left and right, yeah.
I'm aiming it. I'm in.
Well, back in the game then, and Penguin is the POV we're going to be watching because he's found Trippy without any shields whatsoever. C9 up 3-1 during that time, and they're inside of that next hill as well and looking strong.
Oh boy, a little ring around the rosy for Penguin. He picks up a nice kill, and the C9 fans in the building, they love to see
Yeah, about to go up,
Cloud9
man.
is outslaying 56-43 at this stage in the game.
Repulsor inside of the hill as well means that he can wait for these grenades to come in, or maybe he can take to the heavens. Trippy comes in for the breakdown, one dead per side. Bound trying to keep pressure on that hill, and while this is happening, the distraction on the hill from Bow means that Penguin can pick up yet another overshield here for Cloud9. He puts Trippy in the dirt, he's looking for more.
Nice job there. APG make sure to prioritize that overshield player. I think Baum will clean it up. He does another double kill, and it's 3 dead yet again for Optic Gaming.
How does he do it? It's
yeah,
just double kill from Bound. His ability to move from step 1 to step 2 means that step 3 is complete.
Man, this is going crazy.
Cloud9, they're up 2-1 in the series, and that was a scary looking performance.
Scary indeed.
I don't care. I waste all my time.
Went 21-10. Wow, in that game against Optic Gaming. Absolutely unbelievable. That puts him at positive 19 across the last 2 games alone.
This man wants a world championship. I'm sure that Stella and Eco have mentioned him before. It feels pretty good to lift one of those up, and I'm sure he's desperate to do it himself. The man who was questioned as the replacement from Renegade.
Isn't this like literally our best shot?
After a couple of games here, maybe he is not the question, maybe he's the answer.
Absolutely could be, and right now he looks to be in World Championship form after that game that we just saw. Here's a look at some of the highlights there. Optic Gaming off to an early lead, but that story changed very quick.
Brilliant movement again from Bound. You're just going to see double kill every time that you're on his POV, but also we should talk about that one sniper bullet, that one shot from Stella that turned this hill into a C9 point. The ability to break is so difficult against a team who's set up so well like Optic. One shot with a sniper rifle.
Wait, my mic's low, or what about now? Is that better?
Off the back, look at that. They scored the second hill and still off. Cloud9 gets 4 dead on Optic off the back of that really great timing the entire game.
So we Gucci now, though, right?
And we can't say enough good things about Bound. It feels like every time we see him, he's got a heat wave on the dummy door, and he does it again. He goes 21-10. With 10 assists to boot. He's also tied for most assists on the team. That is leading in every single category in the game. Absolutely unbelievable from him.
Now we move forward, 2-1 in the favor of Cloud9. Recharge will be the next battleground for both of these teams, and it's time for a little bit of Strongholds action now. This is a fascinating game to have up next. With the pace that C9 have been playing, if Optic cannot win the opening battle, find themselves down numbers, C9 seem to be clicking. As Stella said in the listening that we had back from Orlando, it almost seems to be like it's one mind at the moment.
It's true, and it feels like C9 wants to play the game faster and faster. And as we talked about earlier, Bound has found that great balance between continuous chaotic aggression and still doing damage that counts the most across the map. We're starting things off with Bound. He's positive 19 across the last 2 games.
Big moment for both teams. In this series, if C9 manage to steal away this game, it will be one more game until we reset that bracket for them. Optic, the last thing on their minds right now. They do not want to go through that.
Penguin picks up another kill on Trippy. That was a momentary 3 dead for Optic Gaming.
Come on, come on.
Be an AC hold early on for Optic, though.
Bound's got away with the camouflage, though. You can see that there was a flood towards top 8 from Optic just to get early scoring in their hands. A bit of pressure's going to come in here. Formal has got the shock rifle. Bound is going to challenge.
Oh my God, Formal.
He accepts it and comes out on top.
Let's be honest here, Cloud9 has so far silenced Formal largely during this series.
Formal's going crazy.
Pop it off, and maybe that's exactly.
Oh my God, Formal. Formal.
Step up, and Formal said, I ain't here to lose this series. I want to gain a world championship.
Oh my Formal.
Cloud9 apart.
3 dead still for Cloud9 here. It's a trip cap, and let the points tick, tick, tick for the side of the green wall. They will continue scoring, and it's 51-0.
full setup here as well. Bound's going to challenge once more, and he has to. He has to try and pressurize this shock rifle player. One shot missed.
Dude, Formal went
Means
big.
that Cloud9 have an opening now. Lucid trying to challenge. Stella picks up 2. That's 3 dead momentarily for Optic, and that is a chance now for C9 to get some control back.
And look at the opening here. It's 80-0 in favor of Optic Gaming, and Bound is 0-4. They've shut him down this game so far.
Yeah, and Stella just shooting the floor there to try and influence the spawn, blunt that pipe spawn, get everyone trapped over at C, but Optic already on the map. Optic already putting 2 players from Cloud9 in the death screen, and they're already turning B back over.
Yeah, looks like Optic is ready to play just as fast as C9 here. They will fall 2 dead, though. Maybe an opportunity for C9 to bounce back, make that 3 dead.
It's going to be 3 dead. They're going to play for B and C here. This is what Cloud9 do. All focus has to be split now from Optic. Communication has to be perfect. They're thinking, do we try and stop B? Do we try and stop C? What's the play call? The question is they can't do either. It's a trip cap now for Cloud9.
Cloud9 responding in a big way. They're trying to bring this game back, and they have camo as well. It's Optic leading 87-26. Let's get into an Astro listening with Optic Gaming.
Yo, already back here. Backside.
Very weak bottom elevator.
Back elevator, 2 of them. Wrong camo there. Bottom elevator camo. Make sure we're looking at the same stuff.
We're still in the lead. We're still in the lead. They have camo there, so remember that. You should be out here like 6 seconds.
They're gonna push corridor, Joey.
Yeah, she's backside. Backside. I'm trying to watch Joey.
Make it weak. You don't have to. Up on Mango.
Good shoot, Nate's careful. We have 2 cam guys. Double stack somewhere.
Mangler. Double stack.
I died from tower. I'm going Mangler pit. They backed off, guys. They backed off.
We're in tower.
We're gonna have to hit mid. We're gonna have to hit mid here.
Somebody play bottom?
Yeah. Nice. Hit mid. We're together. Yeah, Ballish.
He's got a sniper.
That's
it, big guys.
Help me. He's in gold.
Glass and commando.
Commando weak.
Shot. Take your time. Air shot.
Okay, good, tripping.
We spawn long hold there and see.
Hoppy.
Try to weak bound.
Yeah, we can push
Weak bound.
Switch guys here.
One down there.
Okay, guys, so one place right here.
Dang, Cloud9 is shutting us down.
We need help.
Eco weak.
Watch cross. Top is up.
They're already long haul, guys.
Tommy has got cross.
Nice.
Camo's coming in. Yeah. It might be on
Alright.
As we jump back into the game, Optic turn over A, but not before C9 turn over the scoreline. It's Cloud9 in a slender lead at this point. I have to say, Optic sounding a little bit flustered at times there.
Yeah, definitely. You even heard it earlier in the series as well. You heard it.
Not flustered. I mean, they got camos. They're making plays. We just gotta do damage control.
Applying the pressure, but only an 8-point game. Optic will resume.
Imagine Formal don't go off. They're up 105 to nothing. Or 110 to nothing.
He's going to get the beat down. Penguins there, the target damage. He is bound. APG, sneaky. Manages to stay alive and hold off the push from Cloud9 almost on his own there, yeah.
Also, look at the technical work there from APG. He's so well times that play. Gets one shot, doesn't take any damage there. It will be a lead change yet again. Optic Gaming takes the lead 125 to 110. Back and forth here in game number 4.
Now the kills are starting to fall in the favor of Optic. They fought and they battled back into this game. Trippy with a little bit of damage onto those players over at C means that Cloud9 have to readjust the game plan. AC the hold here for Optic Gaming. Looks like Eco and Penguin now desperately trying to work together to turn A back into the favor of C9. If they can do that, they'll be scoring once more.
Look at Formal's numbers here. 14 and 7 in this game, showing up in a big way, and certainly the biggest that he's done all series long. Trades for Eco and Trippy.
Dude in here, found already trying to pressurize C here, trying to turn the attention away. RPG and Formal just trapped inside a long haul here. Penguin's not going to let him trap there for long though. He's going to push him. He's looking for 2 here. He finds 2. Penguins on the hunt.
That's going to be big here. BC now in control of Cloud9 and making sure to get that reset as well. Optic Gaming still leading by 12 points, but C9 slowly crawling their way back yet again.
Bound just manages to snap onto the head of a player there.
Let's go.
BC still in the hands of, just as the game is tied up, Formal makes a play onto B, but he's immediately removed from the stronghold. Camo, the next focus for both teams. It's up right now.
It's a lead change yet again. Cloud9 will go into a very, very narrow lead by 2 points. By the way, back-to-back killing sprees there just about for Penguin. He's now 11-7.
By the time you finish the sentence about the lead change, it's back into the hands of Optic Gaming. That's just about how close this is. Penguin on a killing spree at the moment with this camouflage, finds another kill as well. That should be aid being turned back. And look at this. I love the play call from Cloud9. They say, Penguin, you've got camo, you go forward, we'll finish the cap. And now we can pressurize Optic.
Playing this slowly. Look at this. Penguin needs to be so careful here with the camo. He now has help coming in. He will start to deal the damage.
Brilliant. But it's almost brilliant coming in from Optic Gaming. But Stella with that double kill is going to make things a little bit more interesting. Trippy left on his own, bound in a 1v1. But Trippy puts him on his
Let's
back.
go, Trippy.
Just look at the heat that we've seen from Bound all series long. They've actually kept Bound negative still.
I'm in the mute, so nothing gets foiled.
Big push onto A here from Optic. Eco's going to be able to get the reset. It's a big, big play from Kevin Smith and the rest of the crew. Eco currently sat at 8-14. If you're looking at stats, maybe that's not the most impressive, but it's those plays. Jumping in a stronghold, getting the resets, the death is almost worth it sometimes.
Absolutely. Eco doesn't really care what's in the top right of the screen here right now. All he knows is they are leading by over 30 points. Bound picks up another one as well. That will be the opening kill.
Optic trapped in tower as well, the last two, and here comes Bound. Doesn't need to be asked twice. Hits the slide to get from A to B as quickly as possible. It's almost a signature of this man at this point. And look at this, they just cannot stop him.
Look at Bound, he's in a 1v2, he's so confident, the assist comes in as well. This is what he's been doing all series long. He's finally positive for the first time in this game, but they are now up 207 to 154.
Reset comes in as well, a triple cap. Here for Cloud9, 2-14 and rising, even with Optic inside of B and C. You have to wonder where these kills are going to fall. If it's around B, and it's going to allow Penguin to get the reset, then Cloud9 are going to be feeling good. It's 2 for 2 on the map.
They're even working on C as well here. Take a look here, Camo off bottom middle as well. 225 to 154. This game is slipping away from Optic Gaming.
And look who's in the kill feed with another double kill. His name is Bound. If you didn't know him before this series, get to know him now because Cloud9 have another triple cap here.
Oh my God, you won't believe this. Cloud9 was down by 13 kills earlier on. They were down 36 slays to 23, and they are now trailing by 47 kills. My God, what a win.
What a win. A dominant win. A Cloud9-esque win.
Let's shut them down for shooting bodies.
I'm sure we can
4-3.
We've got a series on our hands, and if you are thinking maybe this is going to be done in 7 games, I've got some news for you. 3-1 to Cloud9. If they win this next game, we reset the bracket.
The question was, what Cloud9 would we get here in Seattle? And they have showed up in a huge way, outslaying their opponents in the...
Red loved visiting
7 ads, that's wild.
And after saving Big at Amazon, she was ready for those uninvited guests. Who's a good big bad wolf?
Are you guys twins? No. Yes. We're at this new school where we don't know anyone, and she won't even talk to me.
Maybe being in the suburbs is getting to them.
I wish I had a sister to corrupt.
I miss you, Tiki. I miss you too.
Take a deep breath. Ground yourself. Here and now. New horizons are closer than they appear. The journey is yours to create.
Hello, Moto.
Black Adam.
He's a weapon of mass destruction.
Get your tickets now.
Tell them the Men in Black sent you.
Black Adam. Get tickets now. Rated PG-13.
Against APG and Formal, I mean, the confidence there, it's through the roof.
C9 moving around the map beautifully as well. The speed at which they get from point A to point B is unmatched by many. And now,
it's doable, Chef.
I mean, there's a story behind this map in itself.
There's Slayer,
Optic
we have Street
perfect
Dodgeball.
on Aquarius Slayer. C9 lost that game 5 versus Native Red to fall down to the elimination bracket. And I say lost. They got stomped on it.
They got lost 50-35 against Native Red in that game type, so they will be very familiar with Aquarius Slayer. Just to set the table here, you will need to see Optic Gaming win the next 3 games straight in order to take the title. However, if Cloud9 wins one of those 3 games, we are going to a second best of 7, a grand finals reset.
Let me tell you, the energy in this room is starting to amp up a little bit as well. And that's what it's all about. That
Worst case, bro, we fucking, you know,
it's not
get another series, bro. Yo, we're still in this fucking series, dude. Not over till it's over.
To go on and win the damn thing.
And how must Optic Gaming be feeling here? On top of the world, not only coming into the event, but undefeated coming into this series. Only dropping 1 map. Now they've dropped 3 straight here. Triple their total map deficits in a matter of a 45-minute period. But you see smiles on their faces.
I think that's important.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. We know how Optic want to respond, right? The worst thing you can do in this situation is get down on yourself. But in the battle of the main Slayers, it's the rookie who is having the serious argument of his life right now.
I don't know if we've ever seen Lucid with a negative KD ever in any stat card that's been presented this season. This is the first time we've seen this, and Bound is absolutely popping off at a 1.46. He is such a huge factor in these last 3 wins for Cloud9.
Incredible. It's amazing, isn't it? Like, this guy before the season started had never attended a LAN. Now he's on the main
Come on,
stage.
Lucid.
Now we know what he looks like. And Optic
Cool MVP.
they know how it feels to go against him.
Cool MVP.
Just when they thought they might shut down Bound, right? They have a huge huge slaying lead in that last game.
Bring the rain to the prime, bro.
To start the game. Maybe this is what they needed. Of course, Bound ends that game positive, and they end the game on a huge spree. Even in his player cam, you can just take a look at Bound, right? Talking to the team, ready to go. They know what's at stake here. Comes down to these final 3 games. Optic will need to win 3 straight, but let's remind ourselves, they are entirely capable of doing that. They're coming into this series with 13 straight series wins.
Let's remember as well, even if they don't win this next game, there's another 7 games potentially in front of us.
Right.
A lot of Halo to be played here in Seattle before we crown a Halo World Champion. But it's time to get into a game. It's time to see a little bit more of that. It's Slayer, 50 kills to win. If Cloud9 take this game home, we reset the bracket. Optic, they need a lifeline.
This is unbelievable.
Let's go, Optic. Let's go, Optic.
At this stage in the grand finals, but that's exactly what we have ahead of us here. Aquarius Slayer will be your battleground. Optic needs this game and 2 more to stay alive.
Oh, you know Optic needs this game.
Back in the last few moments against Native Red. Native Red have had an influence on both the teams in this game, positively and negatively. But speaking of positive and negative, there's one man who's only in the positive. You can see his stats here. 1.46. Pretty much unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. Here's Formal trying to go top middle. He always gets away with the camo. Formal's able to stay alive there with the camo momentarily. He will pop that, and now 1 kill lead for Cloud9. However, Formal with the play call.
APG there to help him out as well, and I don't know how Formal managed to stay alive in that situation. He was the last member on the map for just a second for Optic. So there's one man you can't leave alive. His name is going to be Formal. He does so much damage so consistently. Important for Cloud9 to shut him down almost immediately.
3 dead for Optic Gaming. They do just that. Lucid was your last player alive, and that will still be Cloud9 leading by just 1 kill. However, Heatwave is in control. All 4 players of Optic Gaming are spawning back base.
And that has become the weapon now for the swings, right? This is a power weapon on this game. Not just from short range, but from medium range. Even long range, if you can connect the bullets, you can lead that shot.
Let's
go.
go.
Trying to be slippery customer that we know he can be to try and escape him, but now he gets chased down. 7-7, Optic back into this.
3 dead for Cloud9. Like you said, Optic not just back in the lead as well. We'll lead by 1 and try to slow this down. APG anchoring top mid, Formal across the map, top pink as well.
And let me tell you, this feels like a Slayer for a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're asking why that's because it is! Penguin, secondary life as a baseball pitcher, he connects.
3 dead yet again here. Formal's your last player alive, and just back and forth once again. We're tied up 10-10 here in game number 5.
Well, we're going to be challenging. Accepted. Stella knew the help was there. That's the only reason that Stella challenges in that situation. And as Cloud9 managed to get a 1 kill advantage, now the attention turns to top middle. The camo's about to be up.
Nice kill.
Down there, Lucid stays alive in the fridge. Once again, as you said, Heatwave going to play a huge role, and it does in that engagement as well. Looks like Lucid. He looks away for a second. I think we all panicked for just a moment. 2 dead here for Optic. 1 kill lead for Cloud9 now.
He's going to make the move on the camo though. Trippy might open things up. Eco's trying to move to top middle. Couple of nades going in, but you can see with the longer this battle goes on, the less utility these players have to play with. No more grenades. Can't flush those players off the top middle. It looks like Eco might have just managed to get away with that.
Backstage, it's
Bound is pushing in. Lucid does not hit the first shot, and it costs him. It's a great push from Bound, and also Eco now with the camo. Can Cloud9 extend this lead by just a bit?
I love watching Bound play. The confidence, mate. Who does that? Runs across the map and takes the 1v1. Eco causes the distraction top mid, and Bound just thinks maybe that distraction is enough for me to get that first shot. Finds out the heat wave is there, uses the thrust to get away. It's just perfect. Halo infinite 1v1. I mean, the man is playing out of his mind at the moment.
He is now 3 kill lead for them. Camo runs out just in the nick of time here, and that's not good timing. Trippy forces the trade. Eco will get it. In the end, it will still be a 3 kill lead for the side of Cloud9.
Heatwave has been almost exclusively in the hands of C9 as well. Trippy trying to bait a little bit of damage. Survives for now. Bound just slowing things down for a second, waiting for that help to come in, and this is why Bound has improved so much in such a short time. Previously, Bound might have flown in there, knowing he had the heat wave and a 1v1 opportunity, but this time he waits for the help, and that help turns into a 1-0 trade instead of maybe a 1-1.
He tries to go in there, Formal will get the better of it, but I agree, Bound, we've heard him talking about how he's worked on that exact timing with this team for quite some time, and it is paying off in the end. Cloud9 now leading 22-19 in what would be a series resetting game. Let's get into an Astro listen-in with Cloud9.
Yep. APG. You in yellow. Looking for bounce pitching base. Bounce pitching base. MP1.
Handle's coming up.
He's right here, weak. 2-shot on P1. Camo. Shocks are up. 2-shot P1 on him. We bait it. Pick one again. There's one in there. On the right. Shocks are up. 3. Yellow P-jump probably. I got shocks. I got shocks. To the base.
Come on, Optic. Y'all gotta bounce back now.
He won the yellow, blue, to your left, Kevin, to your left. There. Take one, kill me.
Nice.
Nice, good game.
Pick one's in. I'm getting to the, yo, this guy my flag. Yeah, go be on Zane. Watch out, yellow flag, on the floor. Watch out, yellow, yeah. Absolute panda. I'm actually one trying to kill me. You're gonna die. Okay, I'm good. Getting out to blue P. Getting out to shocks. Shocks are up now. I'm going yellow. I have shocks.
Looking yellow closet. Cross south. Drones. Listen. 2 yellow flag.
1's yellow fridge.
Yeah, 2 yellow flag. 2 yellow flag.
I'm here above you, Brandon. Tell me if they cross. Can you tell me if they cross?
Nice kill. Nice. Yeah, 2 yellow flag.
Yeah, I'm going to 2.
I'm
shocking their base. Okay, look at window.
Watch the back.
One's in the fridge. Okay, they're over there. They're forward. Lucid weak. All 2 in fridge. 1 P tunnel. I'll look at P tunnel. P1. P tunnel. There's rooms. Front base, front yellow. He's on your ship. We never killed anyone, guys. There's 2. Pick one, I believe. I got one. 2 there. Yo, keep them together. He's on the going fire. Both point corner. Front base, 1 shot. APD, brick. On net, they have shots. Looking car. I'm aiming out. I'm dead. Yellow car jump. Watch out, your phone's out. One shot on the pistol.
He whips down.
Spawn there. Top yellow window. Formal.
Out of the comms and into the gunfire. It's 36-30 now. C9 up by 6. Every kill is massive at this point. And with Stella putting APG into the death screen, that lead has extended once more.
7 kill lead now. Look at Stellar's 12 and 7 here with a thrust in hand, and now starting to run away. This is the home stretch, and C9, you could say, has never looked better.
Camo off as well. Stella challenges. Penguin's there as well. It is just a unit working almost as one mind, as Stella would say. Every challenge, there's help. Every push, the assistance is there, but Formal shut down the camo. The camo is burnt and out of commission.
The Gaming wants to stay alive in this first grand final. They need to step it up, and they need to step it up right now. They're down by 9.
But the pressure just keeps coming in. Eco and Stella pick up 2. Bound's already up to top pink. He's got a heat wave. And Optica trapped in the fridge.
Look at this from C9. Bound knows exactly where he needs to be. He's just commanding pink side again. Picks up another one. See if he can clean up Formal and Fridge. Seconds away. Optic Gaming staying alive, but Cloud9 wants to close this out and close it out fast. They're only 6 kills away.
Positive 4 for Bound in this game as well. 14 kills, once again leading the lobby. Formal's doing what he can. 13 and 11, but there's another kill. as the 45 kill mark is crossed by Cloud9. They are closing in. It's one team fight away for C9 to send us to a bracket reset.
Now 47 here, only 2 kills to go, make it 48. Penguins 13 and 8, 2 more kills to go for Cloud9, make it 1.
1 kill to go.
There's another series.
Managed to find where the spawns are coming in as well. All of Optic just trapped inside of this closet at the moment. Cloud9 are just going to get a trade. One push is all they need. Stellar's going to go in first. Big damage. Doesn't take damage himself. The defensive nade down come in. But Optic, they're not going to be able to do it. C9 reset the bracket here in Seattle.
All we have to do is break their momentum.
Wow. C9 fans in the building, happy to see that. That's a big 4 games straight from Cloud9. After an early Optic gaming lead in this series, they wanted to see none of that. And shush, 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 says Stellar. He is here for one thing, and that is a Halo World Championship. We are going to a second best of 7.
The bracket is reset, and after what happened yesterday, all of the insane Game 5s, the reverse sweeps, at this point, are we surprised? Cloud9 send us to a shootout. One best of 7 now to decide who will be the Halo World Champion.
Yeah, but I'm
one best of 7.
The 13. Appreciate you here
for $400,000.
All right, 3 ads.
High-interest credit card debt is a nightmare. Pay it off with a SoFi personal loan with no fees and low fixed rates on loans up to $100K. Go to SoFi.com to view your rate without impacting your credit score. SoFi, get your money right.
Manner of those defeats as well. It feels like game after game,
that
gap is starting to increase. The loss seems to be a little bit, the winning seems to be a little bit further away from them. C9 seems to be
played their own game
over this series, and I almost feel like the break here between going to the second best of 7 is going to benefit Optic more than it is anyone.
Absolutely, I think they need that mental reset. We haven't seen Optic on the receiving end of a loss like that in quite some time now, especially in that fashion. I think, Mark, we also got to mention that Optic was leading in almost every single game that we just saw in the last stretch, right? They are throwing away leads that Cloud9 is somehow bringing back in these heroic efforts, and they are here to play. That is for sure.
I love the way that
Cloud9
are just applying pressure as well. As soon as they get
another
that
series,
pick,
it's 0-0.
They don't worry about map positioning too much. It's how
0-0.
quickly can all 3 of us collapse onto our next target and make it such a difficult situation.
Need good vibes.
You might be expecting
why am I like? I mean, I could hire it, but you guys are gonna hear like everything around me, which like.
After that first game going to Optic.
What about now? Is that good or higher? Actually, wait. Can I do an OBS maybe?
And look at that series layout. I think if we're honest, and I think a lot of Halo fans are with us here, we were hoping maybe we'll get a grand finals reset at the last event of the year. We haven't had too many this year, that's for sure, and certainly not in LAN play.
What about now, Chad? Be honest with me.
Getting one for the Halo World Championship. That is a hell of a series layout. Cloud9 just lays down the hammer 4 games in a row, and they reset the bracket. We'll take a look at a full series recap from your first best of 7.
I mean, the standout stats, the ones that jump off the page. Looking at the man who's crowned the MVP, right? 0.87 KD in that series. That's going to have to change from Lucid. The same can be said for Trippy. The long-time duo. These guys have been teaming pretty much since 2016. That first championship that came their way just a few weeks ago. Well, this is another level. With all due respect to what happened in Orlando, this is the biggest prize pool of the year. This is the most pressure of the year. And this is where your performance matters most.
Absolutely. Let's not forget, both Trippy and Lucid were coming into this grand final on a 1.28 KD. Fantastic numbers in the tournament so far. Now they're both silenced with a KD below 1.0, as you saw in that first grand final. And we have never seen a grand finals reset in a Halo Infinite major, and we have one here on Championship Sunday at the Halo World Championship.
Shout out to our graphics op in the back, making sure that they got the graphic redone and added in the grand final reset at the end, because, like you say, we haven't seen that before. But that's just the road that both teams have taken to get here, and it's so fascinating just to take a second to actually look at this right from the quarterfinals, because on the Optic side, it's nothing but 3-0s, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, taking down G1, Sentinels.
All right, whoever takes the series wins
it. Most games in there for sure, but the series overall is not close. On the other side of the bracket, though, look how hard it's been for Cloud9. I mean, game 5s, all the way through the elimination bracket.
Your noodle saved that much, man.
Appreciate you. To get themselves into this position, and you can see here, even Ascent, my European brothers, they pushed them all the way as well with that game that they took. But I think the big thing for Cloud9 for me is
everyone on stage already?
With all due respect to FaZe, we've seen Sentinels and C9 going back and forth all year long. That performance, first game of the day against Sentinels, the 3-0 beating that they gave them, it wasn't really a close series. I think that just made them believe once more that having beaten two-time world champions, maybe it's their time to become two-time world champions.
I think so, and also look at the prioritization of the Slayer game types, right? Let's not forget, Slayer's
Come on, man. Come on, Optic.
Orlando, you could say. And however, as we take a look at the game types in this series, Cloud9 controlled both of those Slayers in the end with great dominance. And we'll see now as we get ready for a second best of 7 between Optic Gaming and Cloud9. We wouldn't have it any other way. One more series for the title.
Well, starting off, we're going to go over to Recharge once more. We saw some strongholds, but now it's going to be oddball. Strongholds,
all right, so we have oddball, Recharge, Catalyst, Slayer,
the interesting thing for me is
Stronghold, Livefire,
that's Slayer Catalyst. That
Angel
is the map.
Streets.
We're back in Orlando. Optic Gaming won
Slayer,
the
Recharge
chip.
is our steel.
That's going to be a good side for them.
Chat, how good are we on oddball,
memory,
Recharge? How good are we?
Game number 3 is going to be Strongholds, Livefire. That's going to be fascinating when we get there. We head over to King of the
This is 4-0 on God?
You can all read at home.
He said on God?
We won the 4-0. That's our best 4-3 match. Really?
No way, we just threw the first bracket just to borrow.
Let's go all the way to game 7 if we have our way here. And
I think Cloud9 was like, please just let it look like we got momentum. And Optic just sold.
All series long, but really Cloud9 runs away with the first grand finals and a best performance we've seen from the C9 boys in quite some time. Let's take a look also at Bound versus Trippy. Like we said, Trippy and Lucid pretty close in terms of KD in this series so far, and they have been shut down in a way that's pretty uncharacteristic for the Optic Gaming team, and to be honest, uncharacteristic of...
I don't like Bound's face. He looks so cocky, bro. Holy. I didn't know why he was shooting bodies earlier. I just hope they lose.
Those numbers, it's certainly going to tell a story, and Bound on the other side of things, he is relishing the situation. It's almost as if this is what the moment he was waiting for in the season, just to unleash what we've all been waiting to see. That is that perfect mix of aggression, but also knowing when to slow things down and help out teammates.
I mean, this is every Halo player's dream. Let's not kid ourselves, right? Just make a name for yourself online, get picked up by a top team on LAN, and find yourself at a World Championship Finals where you just dropped the 1.46 KD against Optic Gaming, the heavy favorites. This is truly every competitive Halo player's dream. Bound is living it on the main stage right now alongside the rest of the C9 roster. They have been fantastic in these grand finals so far. Now they find themselves only 4 games away, but you got to think Optic's going to
come on, baby.
They're going to get ready for this because when their backs are against the wall, often
come on, Formal. Come along, Formal. You've been here before. Rocking that OG chain, baby. Championship white, baby.
Looking to learn how to get into a grand final, to win a Halo World Championship, to win a major championship. Eco is the man that you go to. He knows everything there is to know about winning.
And especially if we talk about Eco, he talks about how when they go back in the lab after a tournament, there are very specific things they look at and they work on. Did we ever see that that was the case in that grand final? Keep in mind, we saw Cloud9 get absolutely slapped by Optic.
Let's go, Optic.
Even close.
Let's
However, it's a turning of the tables here so far.
These dudes' hands are getting hot. Their hands are like worked. It's really hard. It's really hard to win a double bracket, like a bracket reset.
So we got things to get the bro.
Even though they're on momentum, we got the advantage.
Hey, calm down to this, dude. Alright, come on. We need to get in here, dude. Type Jugsy in the fucking chat, yo. If you guys have any Optic emotes, type it in the chat right now.
All the subscribers only.
Can pick up their second Halo World Championship ring.
The question is, what kind of wake-up call was that for Optic Gaming? Are they ready here in this second best?
Come on, Shots.
After losing 4 games straight, can they bounce back and bring it to Cloud9? Here we are, your second best of 7 at the Halo World Championship.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Whoever wins this best of 7 will get their hands on that World Championship trophy. We're starting off with the point of view of Formal. This man is going to have responsibility on his shoulders to mentor those players on his squad through these tough times. A win here for Optic, and all of a sudden, things change once more.
We talked about Trippy here. Man on your screen with the camo needs to convert here alongside Lucid and put up the big.
Come on, Optic, not like this, bro.
It's going to be 3 dead on the side of Optic Gaming.
Repulsor here for Lucid.
No, it's
that'll be enough to take down Lucid. Stella has the on-ball immediately. Back towards Pipe, and look at this.
Not like this,
already from Cloud9. They have got recharge locked down.
10 points on the board already here involved. Like you said, Pipe's hold. Nades are coming in. Bound does so well to only take minimal damage from those grenades. He needs to hold Whirlpool, but 2 fall. So he knows he is the lone survivor.
Nice.
3 dead. Stellar's your last player alive.
Nice.
He's going to fall as well, so a perfect break comes in from Optic Gaming. 16 seconds, all the Cloud9 managed to muster up for what looked like some great map positioning. Now Optic have the opportunity to do the same to them. Shot rifle in the hand of Trippy here. He can make something work.
Yeah, it's also perfect.
I'm about to just start spoiling shit, dude.
Oh my. What a play. What a play.
I need to change it up. You know that?
Move in to pick up this on ball as well. And by doing that, you will see a lead exchanged here. It's a slender lead. Or maybe Cloud9 are going to shut it down. They're cutting down at the pass.
Great pressure there, as you say. Formal thought he maybe was going to get away with that ball. Instead, the kills will be traded out. The ball will eventually be picked up by Cloud9 yet again.
With that ball back in Pipes. A couple of trades means that Formal's going to have to wait here.
So hard not to, like,
A little bit of help to come his way.
So hard not to
There is
look
that help.
up,
It's
dude.
help in the form of
It
APG.
literally has 0 delay.
One of the most experienced players. He's been doing it for so long, but also he's never felt a repulsor before in Halo titles, and now he is.
1v1 here. For Eco for just a second. Eco wins the 1v1 against Formal. Has bound the spawning glass as well.
Dude, they're just shutting us down.
Leading 30-15. Trippy with his second camo of the game. Let's see what he can do here.
Very interesting here from Optic, but brilliant from Cloud9. I was about to say Optic allow ball time to go into the hands of C9. They focus their attention towards getting that camouflage, towards getting that power up to break. But C9 just fly across the map, they get the information, and they eliminate Trippy before he's even fired a bullet.
You can tell Bound is ready for this long haul push as well. Just watching glass, watching low gold, making sure that no one comes through. They will maintain the man advantage after this kill. Still 2 dead for Optic.
Let's just reset. Get ready for the second round because they're about to win this like in dramatic fashion.
Just scarpering back as well. He sees the
It's
information.
like the Optic curse, bro. How do we start off so well and just start choking?
Position to help my teammate. Stella falls though. That means that Bound will not have the timing here. That will be picks for Optic Gaming. 2 players picked off. Penguin now is going to get trapped as well. 3 fall for Cloud9. Eco has that ball, but somehow, with all the kills going down, look at Eco. He managed to scrape up an extra 5, 6, 7 seconds to put Cloud9 in a great position in round number 1.
Yeah, and that 5, 6, 7 seconds, as you said, brings up to 82 points right now. They have 4 times the points of Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming needs to make sure they are controlling the map here in terms of kills, in terms of damage, and these key sight lines to get back into this round 1.
We've got the ball in his hand, but this is somewhat of a transitional setup here from Optic. He wants to get that ball back to Pipes, and that's why you're seeing that rotation down back towards the left shoulder. One shot here from
Nice, Formal.
and all of a sudden the map's gonna
Nice, Formal.
Eco, he's gonna peek.
No, formal. That 3-piece would have been huge, but good plays.
By the way, Lucid was just sitting elevator. He's still sitting elevator to pinch the batteries and whirlpool and control angles. Now he's rotating into C.
Nice.
To pinch the other way. Now look at the score here. 82-53. Optic Gaming clawing back.
Nice. APG. That's finals, bro. What a comeback. Nice.
I think he might have been shut down, so no one on the map now with the camo. C9 trying to make the break. Penguin's gonna get caught out by the
Nice.
remote detonation comes in. Eco now finds himself on his own, and Optic Gaming are starting to rally back here.
What was just a 60-point lead is now just about a 10-point game here. C9 gets the first kill to get extra damage as well. We might see this ball played in a moment if things get chaotic, but it's a nice win from Stella.
Stella is just locked in at the moment. Eco with his long-time duo picking up kills as well. Beatdown comes in to remove the shields. Eco there to clean it up. Stella and Eco working simultaneously at the moment to clean up these kills. Nobody can deal with C9 at the back of this turbine.
My God, just perfectly timing bait and switches from Cloud9 there. They will keep the man advantage over Optic Gaming, 85-71. It's just a 14-point game.
Difficulty here for both teams. That ball is in such an awkward position. It's going to be Optic who pick it up. Players, and you know that the play call coming in from Lucy now is playing tight to me. Make this as difficult as possible for Optic. To be easy deaths here for Cloud9. C9 have to work away for him.
Nice.
Found does everything he can there. He tries to watch. Now look at the game. It's all tied up here at the 85 mark. Ball will be played bottom middle.
Ball gets reset. 2 minutes 25 left in this game. The next hold could be the hold that wins the game. Formal versus Penguin. Formal with a huge 1v1 win.
What a comeback from Optic Gaming, as we said.
Nice.
Essentially a 60-point straight run to get right back.
Nice.
3 dead. Trippy's your last player alive.
Trippy should fall here to bounce.
No, I'm saying nice.
Who's in position? One thing we do know from our point of view, of course, is that Bound gets that next power up. He's got the camo. But we saw how quickly C9 were able to eliminate it. Bound needs to make a play.
Bound shoots early on Lucid there. Lucid ain't always there. Oh, it's because Lucid's weak up top, of course.
Elusive. Look at him run away here.
Trying to get away.
Find him.
Oh, Lucid, he's not afraid. Challenges Bound, even though Bound has camo. Finally, that's cleaned up. Bound with great pressure. Almost gets taken down with the camo. We are still 1 point away here. Penguin will grab that off of the 2 dead for Optic Gaming. It's a rotate all the way to back seat.
This is brilliant. This is something we're seeing more and more of now, using that triple stack just to give the cover from the spawners over elevator and towards the pipes. But the push now comes in from Optic. It's a little bit of a last second push. Penguin's thinking about a play.
Nice.
And C9 might have just gifted a setup here to Optic.
All 4 dead. Look at the clock here. Right now,
Let's
you're going to
go,
see a
baby.
change. Optic Gaming will take the lead here.
Let's go.
This could be the final hold.
Optic had the ball in there.
Yes, you fucking need that shit, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Oh my God.
Trippy, Optic take the first.
Need that shit, dude. Fucking need that.
Best of 7.
Nice shutdown, baby. Nice comeback. Nice comeback.
Maybe that's the momentum. Maybe that's the spark that Optic Gaming needed as they head in.
They're trying to regain. They're like, oh good, oh good, oh good. Oh good, oh good. That's what they're saying on the Cloud9 side.
Just a dominating win. It shows that you can put the pressure back onto C9. It shows that you can ask questions of C9 after losing all of those games straight in the first series.
Oh, that was gross.
Now we're seeing maybe a little bit of desperation from C9. Optic have that camo. It's
fuck
Lucius
shit.
trying to step up.
I agree. I think you find that
Nice.
belief. How about Lucid? 19 and 8 in this game. We talked
Nice.
he needed to step up in the second reset of the grand.
Dude, I'm hella spoiling it for you guys. Sorry, dude. I think this is the meta, no cap.
Lucid won round 1.
This is meta.
Back from Optic Gaming.
Lucid in this first round. Gone. Almost a
Let's go, Optic.
to back to the box.
Nice.
No, Lucy's coming alive, baby.
22 and 9.
There we go, Tommy.
If there was ever a question if this KD is
Let's go, Lucid.
Ah, reset. Fuck.
23 and 9. Let's get ready to go.
There's no way, dude.
Good shit, guys. Let's go.
All good, all good.
Just as we join them
I knew a reset was gonna happen. It was due.
out on the Cloud9
It was
side,
due.
so it sounds like it will be
What happened?
reset there. And course, not acceptable.
It was due. It was due. I knew that shit was coming.
Up to gaming leading by a few points, but the bigger point is the fact that they're able to get that first round on the board.
We're looking really good. That
like we said, maybe a little bit of belief. Seeing Cloud9 can lead in a very big way, and I couldn't agree more. I think that comeback win means more than a dominant round.
Bro, somebody unplugged their LAN cable 100%.
Yeah, completely agree with you. I think it's so important in those situations. We could have seen a lot of teams might have folded, right?
I'm not sure if they say with the lead.
They've honed in on is making sure that is never the case when it comes to those big moments. That's what brought them the championship back in Orlando, and you just saw there's something more about this Optic team. It's not just skill, it's not just teamwork. There's heart there as well, and there's a little bit more steel. I talked through the season about the battle scars that have been gained by this team, by this lineup. The close losses, the heartbreaking losses, the series which you felt Optic surely has to win, and they come out on the wrong side of. That teaches you more than just your game. That teaches you mentally how you recover from those moments, and Optic is showing they are here for the long series.
Absolutely. As we look back on this season, there's countless times where
Chat, are y'all being lazy or are you gifting 10 subs? Like it's one or the other. Are you lazy piece of shit or are you gifting 10 subs? That's what I want to know. What you guys? I want to know.
You're fucking lazy, man. Ain't no way, man. You're Drew Day 30.
Right here you are.
Welcome back.
In the World Championship Finals, you just lost 4 straight in a tournament where you had only lost 1 game so far. That's an absolutely wild trend.
I'm not lazy, I'm broke.
We'll see what they can do in the grand finals.
There we go. See y'all. See you guys at 10, dude.
Yeah, it's even more shocking, right? Because they've lost.
Appreciate that. Seeing you, Beast. Burger Days of 9. Adi. Days of Prime. Appreciate you.
They barely lost games. So to lose 4 in a row, that's like a month and a half for Optic, it feels like, especially on land. And see that everybody who's here in Seattle, by the way, is still giving it the baked beans. They love the fact that we've got a bracket reset here, and I think they're enjoying the fact that Optic is showing.
Chop man, appreciate you. Thank you.
This is set up to be a pretty fantastic grand finals reset. I think a lot of jaws dropped on that first series, certainly on the Optic Gaming side of the stage, but even in here,
appreciate you. Collaborate with the fucking vibes, dude. This is you fucking need, dude. You keep doing this shit, we're gonna fucking win, dude. I promise you that.
Not only here this weekend, but also over the past few months of professional Halo. They have looked unstoppable. Cloud9, though, have put not just a crack in the green wall, they've taken a sledgehammer to the green wall, and they're looking to do it again.
Hey, yo, that was one of the triplets. That was Donnie. Or that was Drew.
Get back into this game as soon as possible.
Yo, Big O Draw, thanks for the
fucking arena, exactly where we find ourselves. Optic will be up 1-0. When we do get into the restart, you see players all back in the lobby, just looking at their APG screen. And Optic locked in and ready to close out game number 1. For C9 though, again, maybe this little break is good for them. Just gives them a chance to rethink where they kind of let that one slip. Because for the majority of that game, we were looking, you're like, C9, they seem to have this round under the belt.
Right, they certainly did. It looked like they were
I don't think you get unlucky, guys.
After that first grand final.
Holy fuck.
You think
Go
back
to the 5
to
as well, dude.
APG's quote on the main stage after winning HCS Orlando.
Appreciate you, Gox.
Things he did within 30 seconds
159 to channel. You're fucking
too kind, dude.
We need Formal to put the dip in his mouth, bro. Formal need to put the dip in his lip, and he's absolutely frying.
Yeah, you won't do a backflip, though.
25, what? Dude drafted 25 in the channel for Shotzzy.
Kiddos with the big 25. I need W's in the chat right now for Kiddos, man. Holy fuck. I need everyone spamming W's in the fucking chat. King, thanks for the prime as well. Appreciate you, King. Get W's in the chat for Kiddos, dude. Thanks, Kiddos, you fucking beast. See, that's shit that we need right there, dude. Watch. Watch you fucking take this game winner.
That's just 2 of the same one.
This is great work from you. I like that.
Chad, you with the 5. See, this is the fucking energy we need. What was the shit fucking first series, Chad?
But all across the venue here, packed house at the Halo World Championship.
What was the shit first series, dude? Huh?
Way back, all the way back here to the casting booth. Do want to check in on the stats as well. Right before that game reset.
Another?
Slaying Cloud9 61-43. It was great slaying and map.
Kiddos with the big 25. Okay. 50 right there. Holy fuck. I might have to use 50 myself. Or not 50. 25. I'm cheap. Your brownie. Take the Githin. Wait, what are we talking about? Wait, what's happening?
What an event this has been, Andy. I mean, we've got all the merch booths. We've got so much to do. We've had the
there's admins up there and shit,
famous
dude.
faces from Halo past and present. It's been a wonderful time for sure.
As you see on screen there, Optic Gaming will lead
Optic
1-0
needs
in
88,
round.
5-9
Just in
needs
case you're
100.
just joining
Okay.
us, welcome to the grand finals of
That's.
Halo World
I'll take that
Championship.
advantage. We'll take that, right,
Optic
chat?
needs 88 points
12
in this
point lead.
round to close it out due to the 12
We had 40?
advantage at the time of the
What?
reset. Cloud9 will
Ungodly
need
did?
100 if Cloud9 were to win this round. We would go into a sudden death round number 3.
Yo, imagine they check his PC. Actually, you know what? It looks like he is fucking Octane.
When we get back into the game,
Imagine.
we don't have any more problems, and we can get this grand final.
That'd be crazy.
One play we have
That would be crazy.
The man who's on your screen, APG, quietly going about his business, but not having a huge impact that we've seen from him in some of those games a little bit earlier on in the bracket.
Yeah, certainly also worth mentioning, APG actually leading the team in Slayer KD up until this series. He was a huge part of that. In Orlando, it was actually tricky, but here it's been APG leading specifically in Slayer. Now, as we talked about, keep in mind, 2 out of 4 wins that we saw from Cloud9 were Slayer in that last reset. They will continue to be a huge part of the series, and I think if APG can find the same numbers he's been putting down all weekend, Optic has a very good chance of taking the title, but it will not be easy.
Another thing to highlight here for Optic. Who better to
Yo,
sit
Maniac,
behind
you need to fucking.
Who's going to give you that guidance?
You need to get out of the venue, bro. I think you're bad luck, dude.
So many championships, I could barely add it. I've gone back to numbers again. It's never a safe place for me to be. That's of course Lunchbox, right? He's been in these situations. He'll have the perfect words for his squad here.
Wait, he's Maniac, you can hear?
Focus them ahead of this next game.
Absolutely. Whenever you hear the listening, it's such a privilege with a guy like Lunchbox behind him. Like we said, whether they're down by 10 in a Slayer, it doesn't matter. He focuses them up on exactly what they need to prioritize. And when you've
Oh,
got
you're right there. What the fuck? Yo, I'm an
they generally
idiot.
find a way to dig
Yo,
deep
I'm done.
and bounce back. However, it was all Cloud9
And 40
in our first grand
Nine
final.
months.
Optic Gaming showing signs of life, and you have to argue signs of life that they
Dude, I didn't know
desperately
this. I
needed
kinda do.
after that first grand final.
Oh, no, dude.
The question is, can they continue it on? It's first to 4
Where's
here
Seth at, dude?
in our second grand final reset.
Yo, where's Seth at?
The little delay that's going on right now. The Halo has been so good. It seems to have caused a
Aquarium?
tech problem at the moment. One of the PCs exploded or something. But we can get it underway as soon as we can. Who thinks going to be the guy to spark one of these teams back to life?
I think it's got to be Lucid. Let's not forget Lucid's numbers at the time of reset. We still have them. He was 24-9. He's back to the Lucid form that we're used to. We always see him dropping insane
I mean,
numbers.
Jai, he gets a
all
pass
the way
though.
to the
Like,
point where we've kind of
he's
become
engaged.
accustomed to
Like, he
that.
just got engaged.
24-9 is an unbelievable stat line in a second grand final, especially after losing 4 straight. What a way to bounce back for him.
I told you numbers was my strong suit.
Yeah, I was worried. When you started to handle the numbers, I was worried.
This one is not my fault. There is a correction from the stage referees, so it's going to be 94 points that Optic Gaming need. So just a 6-point advantage when the tech error came in. Cloud9
Bro, I
will
drink
need
hella
100.
water, dude. It's definitely not
So there's
because I'm
confirmation.
dehydrated,
We'll see it
bro.
in a graphic pretty soon.
It's because I need
technically
food, bro.
There was a graphic a minute ago. Interesting there, though. That likely is
Nah,
why
no cap, I need
players were
food,
talking
bro.
to
But like,
station
everyone's watching this
referees
shit. I'm
there,
not
a
trying to have
little
people
bit
like,
of
you
extended
know,
delay where you saw station
tell
referees
me like,
behind
yo,
each
give me this
team. You
shit, give me
saw
this
Eco
shit.
talking to a ref. You also saw APG
Fuck all
as
that,
well.
dude.
Likely the fact they wanted to check the tape, see exactly how much advantage there was. And as you said, only a 6-point lead. Optic will need 94. Cloud9 will need 100
we're back in.
this
We're
round.
locked.
C9
We're
managed to
locked.
get
Fuck back in.
100. We go to a round 3. We're
Holy
both
fuck.
team 100. But if Optic get that 96
Let's
points,
go,
they're all
Optic.
solid.
Yo, I need Optic fucking logos in the chat. Tone can't thank you for the big hand. Appreciate you, Tone. See, that's fucking energy we need, dude. Like that, Tone. Appreciate you, bro.
See on our screens, we're back underway. And C9, they're feeling the pain at the moment. Estella will be the 4th player eliminated.
Okay, okay. Fucking go. Alright, maybe this reset was needed. No fucking cat.
And what do we say? It's got to be Lucid here who steps up. He's doing it again.
Oh my god, yo, this guy's
Incredible
turnt right
performance in
now.
that first game. Has to do a double grapple on the shock. It's not a problem. He will now control that weapon, and it's a solid start here for Optic Gaming.
APG in the feed as well. 3v3 on the map. Lucid turns away just the wrong second there, but make that
Let's go.
roll away as he does the Scholar bounce. Stella's going to challenge. Lucid fancies a little bit of this.
Oh my god, imagine, dude. That would be fucking gross.
Almost goes over the top there in a flashy play with the grapple. He'll eventually be taken down.
Map count is 0-0. This is the reset. Whoever wins the series wins the tournament.
Enemy lines. Manages to pick up one. Penguin's there for the support. And it looks like C9 have won
And
the
they're up
match.
1-0 on this map. They need one more round to win, and they only need 88 points to win. So keep that in mind, chat.
Yeah, right there. Lucid somehow gets the kill on top gold. Bound has to now chase that. Look at Lucid. This is how difficult he is to kill. Finally, he gets taken down by Bound, but it opens up
94
some opportunities
points?
just like that.
What?
That's a perfect example.
Oh,
of
they
Lucid
changed
staying
it?
alive so that his team
Oh,
can push.
fuck.
Brilliant.
Alright, 94 then, chat. They need 94.
make Cloud9
I didn't know they changed
reset,
that.
put themselves in positions where spawners.
We blue now instead of red? Wait, were we red?
Barely got any time on the board, even though they got 3 dead almost immediately. But this time they
How does that work?
charged down APG
Wait, were we
to
red
make
last
sure
series,
it
chat? Yes or no?
takes 4 dead
Honestly, bro,
from Optic Gaming. But
we
then
just need to
3-4
switch
once
the
again,
fuck up,
ball
dude.
now back in the
Yeah, we
hands
were
of
red?
C9.
Alright, good. I don't want to be
They're
fucking
scoring.
red.
That
They
is
got
taking
some fucking
up
weird
over
shit
that
on red, I'm
double
telling you.
Trippy tries to take advantage there, and
We get on
eventually
blue.
will get
It's
the
easier
kill,
to
but the ball
fucking
should be
see, you know?
rotated right now based on the position that we're seeing.
Actually,
yeah, ball is
red
rotated
is
to
pretty
C.
easy to see,
That's a
but-
perfect rotate there for
I'm
Cloud9.
fucking faded. I'm just saying
Might
shit,
have
dude.
the shock in hand, but he doesn't have the angles just yet.
Alright, let me lock the fuck in, dude.
That's going to be the former Trippy. The camo's up as well. Not sure who managed to pick that one up with the way that the kills have been going. You would expect it would be Optic, and that is indeed the case. It's 26-12 here. Optic Gaming have an opportunity to pick up the slaves to create some space on the map, though. Lucid with that camo. He's going to pick up some nice shots onto Stella to give a 2-man advantage on the map to Optic.
Also, Lucid. Oh my gosh, he
I'll
can
get
take it
it,
down.
Good too.
3 dead though for Cloud9, even though Lucid falls.
Little ball set up
This
here.
should
We're
be
good.
an
We're
opportunity for
vibing.
Optic Gaming to get more points on the board. They're right now outslaying 20-14, and a few points away from tying the game as well.
They're pretty significant if you look at it like slaves, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the amount of time that has actually gone. But Cloud9's starting to answer back now. Lucid left on his own. And Lucid, once again, somehow left on his own, manages to at least get a kill, take someone down to the grave. But C9 with the break. They have the ball in their hands. And now you see Penguin getting a lot of information, but unfortunately for him, it's too much information. 2 players fly him and make it a more comfortable position and hold him, C9.
The timing there was much better from C9. Even though Lucid was the last player alive, they kill him really quickly. They grab the ball right away, and they're able to then play the ball. That will give Cloud9 a little bit more of a substantial lead in the comeback. They're up 36-21. Eco, one of the last 2 alive, though, on pipes.
Reminder that Optic Gaming only need 96 points here as well to close this game out. It'll be the full 100 for Cloud9. At the moment, it's looking like Cloud9 have control of pipes. It's somewhere where you always want to be focusing your attention for a team, because that is where that ball will ideally be brought up for that setup. That is where you're going to deny those lines of sight.
I have no idea
Be able
where
to
it
hold
is.
that old ball without too much of a
Wait, it's
challenge.
96?
But C9
Wait,
do
where?
get
So where
challenged.
y'all seen this
Optic.
shit?
They take control of pipes now.
94,
With that
96.
grab ball, Trippy's going to bring that ball back to Elevator, but Penguin manages to cut
They
it
said
down.
it? They just
Wow,
said
Penguin stays alive. Not only that, he goes
Oh,
for
they need
top goal to
96
get the
now, dude?
angle
What?
to kill the ball in Whirlpool as well. That will still give Cloud9 a man advantage. Bow now flies in. Everything having to do with Penguin's play there. 3 dead though. Optic Gaming responds right
Yo,
away.
boys.
Penguin is your last player alive. Again, it will finally
bro.
translate to time for Optic
Need
Gaming.
some caffeine or some shit, dude.
First pick though, once again, it's going to be Penguin. Eco's still in the death screen,
Look,
meaning it's
Josh,
really
should I
on
drink
the
a
map. How Optic is set up at the moment. There's going to be multiple VRs on
Chat, you think caffeine will help my headache then? Or you think I need fluid? Kiddos with a cheer. You weren't even sug, kiddos? Oh, you're fucking. You're helping out other people.
3 dead here. Penguin's your last player alive.
You're too kind, bro. No cap.
Against the stick, and that will be a rotate.
That just shows how true of a gentleman you are.
Huge.
No cap.
As we said, the last player alive, you cannot let them
Caffeine,
continue
bro?
to do damage. Optic Gaming will now go into the lead here, 45 to 36.
Actually, bro, fuck. I feel like if I eat, then like.
Managing to pick up
Then we
2
might start
kills
losing
in
type
this
shit,
wall,
dude.
having
I don't
that
want to fuck
ball
with
in his
anything, dude. I
hands.
don't want to even
And
leave my
then turns
fucking
his
chair.
attention with no shields. Completely cuts
what I
off
mean?
the opportunity for
feel like
C9 to push through towers with that stick. But still a lead here for Optic Gaming. Cloud9 trying to get themselves into a position to get that old ball back with a 2-2 split across the map at the moment. APG versus Eco is massive. Forward picks up one as APG wins.
You know what everyone says about
Trippy
Brad?
with the immediate play ball there. I love that from Trippy. He's taking no chances.
Nice.
The
Is
pressure
Brad
was
in
light. They
1v1?
play the
Like,
ball
is it
immediately.
everybody-
These are the World Championships. You
Like,
don't
1v1,
risk
like,
your play
situation
balls.
battle?
3 dead
He's always,
for
like,
the side of
fucking-
Cloud9 for a moment. Optic Gaming will
Really
continue
challenging.
scoring 65 to 36.
All of a sudden, that score is starting to tick up faster and faster. If you're a C9 player and you're a C9 fan, you see it getting further and further out of your reach, but here comes the break attempt.
Fuck.
2 dead, 3 dead, making Lucid the last player alive, but as we know, even though he's got not ball in his hands, this guy is difficult to finish off. Bound will get there alongside Stella to make sure he's taken out quickly. Now C9 have the ball in their hands, and not only that, look at the setup they've got.
Yeah, 2-man advantage as well. Formal has to fight out of this against Penguin. That's a big 1v1 to get control. And look at the damage on Eco. He can't stay alive, however, the damage is done. It should be an opportunity for Optic to play off the back of that.
A lot of the time we talk about the likes of Bound, we talk about the likes of Stella with that shock rifle. Eco's got it in his hands now and he needs to make it work. He chases down APG. Couple of headshots here from Eco, and all of a sudden this round gets completely
Get into that time. I'm not gonna spoil this shit for you guys.
And Penguin gets the power up as well, so C9 are fully locked and loaded. And they might be inching closer to maybe turning this one over.
Look at the rotate as well. The ball is played by Bound onto double stacks. It's a great play. They're just going to set the ball down as they start to lose the man advantage. Penguin with a lot of pressure here.
Still has that camera to play with. Reminder that Optic getting closer and closer to that magical mark they need to take this round. And of course, to take this game, there's a little tickle on the shoulder for the shot rifle and Trippy. Trippy's going to turn his attention to the ball, but maybe it wasn't the time to do it because the pick down comes in. Optic Gaming find themselves 2 dead. Penguin moves in on that odd ball, and all of a sudden C9 have control here.
Oh my God, what a comeback from C9, down by 20 or so points earlier. Penguin's able to stay alive. Eco also gets a double kill, and based off that double kill alone, this could be the round.
This could be the round. Still a setup on this head glitch as well. A trade from Bound is brilliant for C9. It's 10 points for C9 to tie up this oddball game and send us into a sudden death final round.
3 points right here, 97 on the board. Penguin likely just going to hold this, maybe play the ball on himself. 99, 100. Cloud9 will tie the game, and we will go into a sudden death round number 3 to decide game 1.
Round number 1 was a crazy comeback from Optic. This time it's C9 who make that comeback themselves. We're straight back into the action though. Cloud9 looking to bounce and maybe get some entry damage here for them. 2 players weak from Optic, but none of them being able to be taken down. It's 3 dead for C9.
It's a great opening from Optic Gaming here. Trippy's also going to have camo. He's had camo to play with a lot in this game. Now he's also got the shock in hand. Let's see what he can do.
Just running long. It crosses.
Just looking for targets.
Should have crossed it there.
Looking for anyone. Penguin's going to get that information.
Nice, good play, Joey.
Smart decision here. Grapple away.
Alright, so we're in Gotcha right now. We're in a really fucking good setup. We can milk the fuck out of this. Someone surely has his cross, right? Matt probably has his cross, maybe?
24-0 already here. Optic Gaming looking good in round number 3, the sudden death round. Let's go to an Astro listening with Optic Gaming.
Alright, good shots. Nice. Double air. Nice.
Nice. Lucid.
We'll take this shit long, right?
Dude's just charging this shit.
We're going to go that ledger. We got a nice set of push here. Very weak. Nice
Nice, we got camo again. Nice. Nice, huge.
Back in the game, and it's Optic who have a lead, but it isn't a significant one. 37-22 the score, but Trippy has been in control of those camos.
He really has. He's been on top of them there. Of course, him and Coach Lunchbox working together to control that power up, and there he converts. He gets the stop on the ball and Whirlpool, and they will continue scoring.
He's trying to find that green goal. A new home, and he's looking for the body of a couple more players here from Cloud9. The lead is starting to grow, doubling up on the time that Cloud9 have managed to
play that shit. Play that shit, play life, no cap.
Here from Trippy. That's going to force bodies from Cloud9 towards him.
Oh, he does love this
lose
shit.
3, APG last alive.
Like I said, once again, not risking the play ball. Trippy throws that off, even though the shots were not coming in. There was not immediate pressure.
What was that? Did you think he had a grab on
Doesn't risk anything. They will stay in the lead, 53-22. Right, defensive.
Nice.
Had no right to win that one. Bound though, another double kill for him. Maybe this is the time for Bound to step up.
Bound still leading on the team, 21 kills to his name right now, being outclassed though by Lucid on the other side of the stage, and that's the player matchup we were talking about. Lucid versus Bound right now. Lucid with the slightly more impressive numbers and the lead on the scoreboard as well.
Nice. Fucking shit, boys. Come on. And this shit right here, bro.
The fact with this lead, just under 3 minutes left in the game, they don't have to be too concerned about that oddball. They can play on it a bit more slay heavy. They don't have to try and force anything. However, with 3-4 dead, shock rifle and the oddball, no reason not to pick it up at this point.
great map management, great game management from Lucid there. He's going to grapple the ball, just swoop right into the pipes area. It's another one on Penguin as well. Also grabs the shock. Now they're going to lock this down as a reminder. This is 1-1 off of the reset. The winner of this round will win.
Nice, good fucking hold, boy. And we got camo. And we have fucking camo.
He gets that camo back in his hands. Camo.
Let's go.
Lucid set up for success here.
It's one of the first times on the ATS main stage that we have seen. Oh, should get this going. Let's grapple the ball and the shot and the camo just locking down this map. 10 points to go.
If Lucid hits a couple of shots here, Optic will go up by 1 in this series. Only 5 seconds or so left for
Let's go, Optic.
That's the shit we needed right there. Like that.
Nice win.
Shot from Lucid, and it will be the game.
We needed that.
Optic
It was huge.
Let's go, Optic.
Life being shown here in the second best of 7 from the
Let's go, Greenwall. Wake up, Greenwall.
Yo, chat, what was the difference between last series and this series, dude? Let me see if you guys guess.
Lucid's waking up, baby.
And he's right back in this grand final.
You always thought it was going to be a matter of time until we introduced himself. Well, he's picked a fine time to do it for Optic Gaming fans. The first game in the second best of 7 in our grand finals goes over to the green wall. And all of a sudden, their superstar has re-emerged as the player to watch.
Wait, did he actually drop a 50? With both those games combined?
They needed that game number 1 after 4 straight losses. If you're just joining us, welcome to the grand finals of the Halo World Championship. It's been unbelievable.
Okay, we got 4 ads.
Tailgate for nothing? On a work day? Jack Links is good with it.
I just got access to hundreds of games. In related news, I'm taking the next 2 weeks off.
Shit.
Back on top. The question is, can they do it
Catalyst Slayer,
3
dude.
more times against Cloud9, which seems like an
Catalyst fucking Slayer. Control the fucking grapples, get the OSs.
Here's a look at your best of 7.
So good as best of 7 then. A reminder to everyone as well, if you're just joining us, Optic won the first game in that first best of 7. Then it was all Cloud9, 4 back-to-back games to send us into this bracket reset. He's back. He's back, by the way, Lucy. That game number 1 was the reason you wanted on your show. Put it that way.
Exactly it. He's back. The Lucid fans are back, and for a very good reason. Packed house here in Seattle. It has been an unbelievable championship Sunday.
Ozzy King did,
and that trophy will sit here on the catwalk of the stage.
We need an Optic 4. I don't care.
Players, not just in terms of distance, but also in terms of games.
Yeah, a lot of time left in this series, but I want to talk a little bit about our next game type as well, because I mentioned happy memories, and that's what it is for Optic Gaming, right? This is where they won that Orlando major. Catalyst, Slayer,
was
Trippy, and Form combining for those final couple of kills to take down Cloud9.
Come on, APG. I need you and Formal to come alive.
1-0 up in the second best of 7. We're starting to feel like maybe
Form's been carrying, but I need you to keep carrying, Formal.
But C9 have already proven that stealing any kind of game away, especially one where they beat you on before. They'll be back in the lab. They would have looked at that film and they will be prepared for this game.
Couldn't agree more. I think whatever you were expecting of C9, take that, crumple it up, throw it in the garbage, right? Because even though we saw them lose early on in the tournament, a Game 5 to Native Red on the receiving end of a reverse sweep.
Yo, we didn't say this shit was gonna be easy.
Not just on Championship Sunday in the Grand Finals, but truly on
Know what I mean?
what could be World
We never said
Championship
this shit was
form
gonna be
if
easy.
they can repeat what we saw in that last series, and I think they're pulling out the last surprises, all the tricks up the sleeve. They saved them for last.
Yeah, and let's remember that first series, right? The Slayers. How strong did Cloud9 look in those Slayers? My goodness, it was almost as if Optic did not have an answer, but now maybe they've come up with something in the break between the series to try and counteract what Cloud9 brought to the table. It's time for us to get into our next map. Catalyst is going to be the setting.
Question is, can Optic Gaming change the narrative in the Slayer department? They lost both Slayers in that first best of 7. That was a huge reason why we saw the bracket get reset. This is an opportunity for Optic Gaming to not only win a Slayer, but also go up 2-0.
Optic logos in the chat, dude. Brick by brick.
Away from the World Championship.
I mean, we've already seen Catalyst once today. It was capture the flag in that first series, and that was an absolute.
I got his 1L.
Let's hope that this game matches up to it. Maybe the pace isn't going to be the same, but the intensity and the meaning behind every single kill and every single death is going to be amplified even more.
Absolutely. Here off the opening, we'll see where the damage goes. Lucid trying to play this slowly, has to be very careful of these grenades as he's pinged down to no shields.
0-0, 20 seconds gone. Now you can see the information being gathered by Bound. He could be as the first kill of the game. That's massive because that pick means it's a 4v3. Plus there's an overshield about. Lucid has the green gun, but he's not going to be able to hit the damage.
She burned it.
Another beatdown comes in from Bound, but he doesn't get the kill.
Bound turns away. Thought he had the kill. In the end, they come
That's
away
huge.
with a little bit less than they maybe had suspected. Because
And
of
now
that,
we're
it
fucking
stays
back to
4-2,
red.
and Optic
Dude,
Gaming
what
could
in
argue
the
get
fuck?
away with a little bit of murder to keep the game
A little bit different situation for Cloud9. I think they'd be a little bit more pissed off if the fact that they didn't come out of that with at least a 2-kill lead. For now, though, they'll take it. It's a 2-kill lead. With a minute gone in this game, it's only 6 kills. Now, if you were expecting a fast-paced game type here, you were mistaken. Every single kill and death here on Catalyst could turn into a 3 or 4 kill swing. That is why you are seeing the game played at such a slow and steady pace.
Great example there of Bound not overextending. Earlier in the year, you might have seen him get taken down there. However, instead, in this situation, knows exactly when to double back and not get taken down. The damage is big, though.
Back,
Here
bro.
he comes.
Bound doesn't need to be asked twice. He gets the damage and now he flies. The rest of Optic are weak as well, and now you see the flank come in from Bound. He's trying to finish off the kill onto Lucid, but now he has to change his trajectory. Lucid once again proving how important it is to stay alive.
Look at Lucid there. He's finally likely going to be taken down. That will be a trade. Bound picks up 1, though, in the end. Cloud9 leading by just 2 kills. Yet again, Optic staves off the Cloud9 advance.
Come on, Optic.
Get the feeling that in that situation, Bound was just desperate to have a frag grenade, anything but a plasma. It would have been so much more easy just to flush him out. Here comes the push down from Optic. But Eco, and alongside his teammates, was ready for that one. Lucid, though, he's staying alive just long
Shit,
enough
baby.
to challenge
Fucking
with
shit.
2 as well. And Optic go into a 1-kill lead. Make it 2 as Trippy adds to his tally.
Look at that 10 to here, and it's an overshield for Optic Gaming as well. Formal now with everything in his hands.
Dude, this is the fucking shit that I'm talking about, dude. We're doing
Overshield and a 2-kill lead. If they get
playing our
damage,
game,
they
dude.
may
We're playing at our
The
pace.
information he just got, I was going to say, he knows Bound's waiting with that green gun of Bound. Decimates the overshield for Optic.
Formal taken down. What a key timing there from Cloud9 to take down the overshield player, and Formal nonetheless. Trippy's taken down as well. 2 dead for the side of C9. They will tie the game and go back into the lead themselves. 12-11 now.
Wow, what a sequence that was. Let's just rewind for a few seconds
All good,
as the
all
players
good.
come back into the map. First of all, Formal gets the
Next
information.
OS is
He
gonna be
saw
huge
the
here.
plasma pistol in the hands of Bound. He gets that information. I don't really think he expects Bound to almost do something as crazy as slide straight at him with the damn thing. He hits the shot, and off the back of that Cloud9 collapse, and now you can see a lead going back and forth between these 2 teams. The speed of this game is slowly starting to pick up. 14-13 with a skewer here. That can be tied up very quickly from Stella.
Come on, come on.
Back into the lead by 1, but as you say, just back and forth between these 2. And with Cloud9 trailing by 1, but skewer in hand. Let's get into an Astro listening with Cloud9.
He's our top shoulder.
One in the pit, one in the pit. Formal's literally one shot. No, nade the pit. He's just top pit.
Bring your flank, bring your flank, bring your flank.
Three here. One wing in the pit.
Need it. No, Formal came low.
Can't let Braden fucking scrap over here. Where you go, Braden?
You huge. That was some good damage by APG.
Alright, so we got OS. Good shot. Good OS, right?
Nice. Nice. Nice.
It's a perfect timing push there. Every single player on Optic Gaming on the same page. That will now give them a sizable lead. It's 23-17 in what has been an otherwise back and forth slayer. Optic Gaming starting to pull away here, and one thing we have to highlight. Really rare to see Penguin 1-9 in this game so far. He will need to turn that around if Cloud9 is to stand a chance.
He had such a strong first best of 7 as well, so this game just not going his way at the moment, but how quickly that can change. 23-17 your score. Pretty dominant lead here for Optic. Mound once again with that plasma pistol in his hand. He's looking to just see the outline of an Optic player. If he can, strip away those shields. That might be the damage they're looking for to push.
You tell Optic Gaming now they have this lead. They're really happy to just play the advantages, play these really obnoxious 90-degree angles, but the first picks do get traded out.
Here comes the push as well. You can see Bound wants to push the pace. C9 wants to push the pace, but they're just falling one by one into the traps being set in by Optic. It's great patience by Optic. As we see APG now having to hold off another push coming in from Cloud9.
And also it's great timing from Optic as well. Now they're up by 8.
Good play, Brad.
Nice, APG.
I love the way Brad plays.
Overshield popping in 10 seconds. That could be the dagger.
Oh, we're in a hefty lead now.
Hey, we're cruising now, baby. Let's get it.
Have to wonder if there's a grapple in play, maybe to steal this.
Nice, gets the grapple here. Nice. Holy fuck, I know get it now.
Nice, Formal.
Oh my god, Matt. Get that over! Ah, fuck. We take those though. We take those. We take
Let's
those.
go, Formal. Let's go, Formal.
As you say, he's grabbing that OB like he wants to grab that World Championship trophy.
And as these kills start to pile up, the chance here in Seattle, the volume starts to increase. The Let's Go Optic charge starts to begin. The crowd starts to believe once more in the green wall as they're up 39-22.
Ooh, come on, Formal.
My God, we hurt turn.
Here in game number 2, it would need to be a miracle from Cloud9 to bring this game back. 5 minutes on the clock, but it feels like Optic Gaming firing on all cylinders.
Man.
Formal has caught fire in the last few moments. It's another kill for Formal.
Yes. Go wait.
Currently sat at 10 and 7. He had a very slow start to this game as well. But 7 kills to go. I mentioned how Catalyst, especially Slayer, has been a very happy hunting ground for Optic Gaming. This is the map.
Come on,
Formal.
Formal.
They managed to win that first championship for Lucid and for Trippy. Is this going to be the map now that puts them in a position where they can start to believe they can be Halo World Champions?
Couldn't agree more here. That might be, as we said, that game 1 they needed it, and now they look even better.
Nice.
Game number 2, just 4 kills to go before they
Let's go, baby. One more team wipe.
Lots to talk about Formal.
Good shit.
APG Lucid, but it's
Nice.
who's taking over in this game number 2.
GG's, baby.
Good shit, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Come alive, Optic.
A 20-kill win from Optic Gaming. We said they needed to step up in the Slayers, and they did.
We're getting the floor right here, baby.
Optic start to believe. The crowd start to believe. 2-0 in the series now to the green wall. 2 games away from being your champion. C9 got some pressure on their shoulders now. They've been the one who have asked questions of Optic. The question is there enough in the tank now for C9 to really challenge?
Be right back.
What has been a strong start to this bracket reset?
That is the question, and questions that you say certainly asked of Optic Gaming after that first grand final, and they only had about 5 minutes to reset. As we take a look at some of the highlights of the game, look at the opening here from Cloud9. They had everything. Overshield, the push, the man advantage. But somehow Optic makes the most of it, mainly because Bound looks away on that melee battle.
Water, no cap.
This is the moment for Bound, though. You saw that's where Thorne was like, okay, I don't have to worry about Bound for a second.
That's all.
You do have to worry about Bound for a second. He flies in, he manages to rip that overshield off, but from there, that was pretty much the only good thing to talk about Cloud9. One by one, they were getting picked off, and it was just down to that patience from Optic, right? They were always in great positions to get that first pick. Playing nice and close, and when you got Thorne doing this, you don't have to worry too much about anything else.
And they're just flying forward there.
Yo, like
amazing control, amazing teamwork, and timing pushes coming in from Optic Gaming all game long. They are just absolutely running a clinic, and it is not every day you see a steak dinner on the main stage. That's a 50-30 win. And as you said, can we talk about Trippy for a second? Because when we talk about questions being asked, we'll go to his POV in probably just a second as he closes out the game. He'll end it with 3. The Steak-tacular, and Trippy will go 16-5 to end the game. After the first grand finals, we were like, where are Trippy and Lucid? They have arrived. Taking a look at the series layout so far. Green wall starting to get reconstructed here, brick by brick, 2 games on the board. I'm starting to believe Lucid doesn't lose 1v1, certainly not in the grand finals reset.
I mean, technically, Drew won the show match a little bit earlier in the year against Renegade. We'll have to see if he can continue with the fight forward.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Like you say, the duo for so long, Lucid and Trippy. All of a sudden, they're coming back to life. But as we look at this, let's think about this, right? Before that bracket reset, Lucid was missing. We were talking about Bound. How that has turned on its head.
This is the first time I've ever seen a stat card put on screen and the crowd cheering for what they just saw. Earlier today, only about an hour ago, Bound was on a 1.46 KD and Lucid was on a 0.85. That has completely flipped. Lucid now in control of the grand finals, and Bound,
dang, 1 million channel points. We betting on Optic.
2 games to 0. Incredible. Just what a reset can do, what a new game type can do, what a little break can do for the psyche of a team. Lucid knowing he has to be that man to step up.
Oh wait, that goes crazy. Wait, is that a flag or? Oh wait.
That's
not a flag. Oh, that's just
dragging him through the series as well. He's saying, don't forget about me. This isn't just a Lucid show. All 4 players from Optic have returned to form at just the right time. As C9 returned to the stage, I'm sure there was a serious team now for the guys that you can see on the screen.
That's right, as we said, keep in mind, of course, Cloud9 returning to the stage. In all these series, they
dude said, is that a flag?
Yo, chill, dude. I swear, dude. That was
yeah,
a flag,
buddy.
Dude, no cap. I got
You're faded right now.
I might have someone take over, dude. Push up that when you need it.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
High-interest credit card debt is a nightmare. Pay it off with a SoFi personal loan with no fees and low fixed rates on loans up to 100K. Go to SoFi.com to view your rate without impacting your credit score. SoFi, get your money right.
Earn points faster with more bonuses so you can extra how you extra at any of our 6,000 hotels. New IHG One Rewards. Guessed how you guessed.
We got one more ad, boys.
If I make a stitch,
one more
I
ad.
can make me a business on Squarespace, which makes me blow up, selling my style, my tips, and my very own line.
Game started and we in the ad right
I
now.
can make the next fashion empire.
some money and go ahead and give me a sub.
You got this fucking shit, man.
Let's go, Mr. Formal. We're horny for Formal.
Be legendary, bro.
Now we're literally witnessing a living legend, bro. This is like some Tom Brady type shit. But like on a different level, dude started off in Halo, I think. Dropped for COD, dropped back for Halo. Like, oh, we gonna see a drop back to COD and winning the championship? Like, bro, it's insane.
Don't be surprised to just see control the overshield side of the map and try and trap the rest of Optic Gaming over at B. The push from Optic is in on C. That green gun's doing damage, but Stellar answers back.
Yeah, Stellar makes sure to just bait and switch just a little bit there. Trippy with a great green gun to take off Stellar's overshield entirely. Formal still has one. He's still getting loot comboed. Formal just staying alive back tower. He should be cleaned up. He is in the end. Triple cap for Cloud9.
Brilliant from Cloud9. The perfect start. They've got the weapons as well. Eco in the firing range right now. Can he find some targets? He hits one body and that's good enough. Has the information, and now the rest of his team, with the numbers and damage, can push. Bound doesn't need to be our side. Flies in immediately.
Absolutely. There takes down Formal. Lucid tries to push the Eco, punishes him with a spike and a no-scope as well. 4 dead still for Optic Gaming. This is complete control from Cloud9.
Right in the front.
Now the attention turns to
Basically, chat, this is basically like domination. If you're from COD, this is basically like dom.
More lucky to keep his head on his shoulders for a few seconds there. Sony gets bodied, but destination. Great team fight, great push coming in from Optic.
Tommy Wilson.
And now with this dominance here from C9.
Yo, I just said his government.
17.
Let's go, Lucid.
Hold the phone. 3 dead just as quickly as we say that, and that's what this man can do with the sniper rifle. Overshield popping up as well.
Gets an important kill. Bound's going to be sliding now. Ooh, narrowly misses that shot there, Lucid. Big responsibility for him to keep this overshield competitive. For Optic Gaming, not only is he going to be competitive, but
nice.
Holy.
And we got us. Nice.
Well, Bound eliminated.
And we got a strip cap. Nice.
Power play, perfect positioning.
Nice.
Perfect shots, and now Optic are right back into this game.
Don't let him get fucking see here, dude. No cap.
Look at the Lucid and Trippy duo here. They're grabbing the overshield.
Alright, let me get see it. Never mind.
Playing together since 2016. They only secured their first event win less than
I'm not
1
leaving
month
my chair,
ago
though.
at the Orlando Major here. Finally, we'll be taking
Nice
down
trade.
a great run from Trippy. Optic
Nice,
Gaming
Matt.
Still scoring, and they're right back in this. They're only down now by less than 20.
What a great start it was.
Nice.
What a great response it has been coming in from Optic Gaming.
No, he's one shot.
Also showing that this is a game type where they can be much more competitive than what we just saw. B gets flipped into their hands. The overshield's coming up as well. Trippy wins an important battle at the back of B. That means you can turn this one over. Not too much pressure going to be coming in. As you can see, the C9 have lost a lot of members. Optic Gaming will be scoring once more. AB in their hands.
Great dancing there from Trippy to avoid all the nades. He repulses up to avoid even more nades as well. He is the commander of back B, and because of that, Optic Gaming will continue scoring. Contested now, though. Oh, God, Bound does not waste any time. And he hits a double on APG on the sandbags as well.
I swear to God, sometimes Bound's playing on mouse and keyboard, and everyone else is playing on controller. The way that he whips that sniper rifle around corners is just something not many players can do. APG peeked for a second. And if you peek against Bound, usually it doesn't end too well.
Nice.
Eventually taken down there, it's 2 dead, but it's still map control and control of the scoreboard for the side of Cloud9. They're all spawning up here in the house. Let's go ahead and get ready for an Astro listening with C9, see if they can regain control.
Make cut coming down. Up right, left right. Two there, two outbounds in. Watch out, Ariana with Obi. Dead. Nice. There's a lead. Come on. Spalder. Go for C, go for C. I shot him. Let's go C without him. You got a green gun here. Go make cut. That's Two nets, one big one. Two nets. That's a weak. One shot nets. One shot C-box, guys. Pillars, he ran pillars. He's not shot. Pillars and nets. That's weak. Formal. He's weak in B, one shot to B. Where's Formal at? He's B, one shot. Alright, I'm going help in. Coming help in. I'm nade behind, he's in. Two nets. Is he behind, he's in? I don't know. Yeah, he's in B. Okay. Stop out, Lucid.
And they kind of folded with that calm.
I'm in weak, 2 shots, you're up. Victor, APG. Two big door. Looking at the Gobi.
Nice.
Nice formal.
I can look at this.
Go back into the game as Eco falls from the skies onto the shoulder of APG. As Optic try and fight their way back into this game, but it's been a great little rally coming in from Cloud9. The communication, the intensity is there. The question is, will it be the same from Optic? Let's jump into an Astro list and find out.
Everything's going to be Yo, please tell me it doesn't see
Yes, we have Obi. We have Obi.
Nice.
Yeah, we're good actually.
They might hit big door here, watch it. Make sure we're top tower. Find info, they could be bottom. Bottom is open, guys. They're gonna green, two of them. We might play for A.
Nice control, nice control.
One guy screen.
Yeah, we just got
Ooh. Nasty.
Absolutely perfect time to jump back into the game. Formal takes two players out on his own. C92 in the death screen, but not without turning the score back into their favor here. It is a slender 5-point lead. But with these kills, Optic have the chance to play on A now.
They do here. They're playing on A and they're playing on B here. It could be a trip cap if everything goes their way. They secure A off the kills. B will be reset in the end. But
nice. Formal.
9, it's a 2v2 on the map.
Formal sat at 12 and 9 at the moment to put these weapons to use for Optic Gaming. The lead back into the hands of the green wall. And with the ends being held A and C.
Nice, Lucid.
That's just hold down one of these strongholds. Sneaking around the corner. Oh, Formal sneaking around the back.
Hit a snipe, hit a snipe.
Had no idea he was in the window. And Formal doesn't even have to work too hard. A beautiful crafty back whack to maintain control. The house belongs to Formal.
Optic about to cross that 200-point mark. It is ever since those kills came in for the man on your screen. That little double kill, the weapons in the hands of Optic Gaming. C9
nice.
able to get back into this. Another overshield goes to Optic as well, and this is looking very good for the Optic fans.
And unsurprisingly, the Let's Go Optic chant rings through the arena here in Seattle. 3v3 on the map, but it's 211 to 168. Optic less than 40 points away from closing out.
Nice.
Brown gets picked off as well. It's Eco this time, sat 6 and 14, who's not having the best of games for Cloud9. And when all of the Optic Gaming members are playing so well,
come on.
You can't afford to have an off game. APG.
Nice, APG.
He cleans up the damage. Brown left on his own, and Optic are closing in on a 3-0 lead here in our reset from the grand finals.
My God, only a 5-kill or so lead in the slaying department, but that is not the case on the scoreboard. Optic Gaming completely outclassing
nice.
In the late game. That's 3 dead. Optic Gaming here at 235 to 168. They will continue scoring on the BC hole.
One last push
keep fucking on them.
for Cloud9. If they don't win this fight, it will be game over. 3-0 the series lead for Optic. But Stella gets a pick. Formal has work to do. He's been chased down by numerous members here from Cloud9. Somehow he's still alive. But at the last second, C9 inside. APG sends him out though. Can they get the conversion? It's APG in a 1v1 for the ages. Stella's there as well. And it looks like Cloud9 have managed to momentarily get scored on their.
Let's go.
Nice. Good shit, baby.
One more map, baby. Let's go, Optic. Oh my gosh. It's about to go crazy. Let's go for it. We'll get you a chip, baby. No, not a chip. What do they call that?
The series stands at 3-0.
The whole thing. I'm brain farting right now, bro.
once again, it's a huge late game run for Optic Gaming, and you can almost see it in Trippy's face.
All the bids on that, baby. All the channel points.
Championship trophy and
$400,000
first place prize. The late game composure once again is brilliant from Optic Gaming, even though we saw a huge lead early on for Cloud9. Optic Gaming answer back. They answer back in a big way.
Let's go.
These guys started putting on a show.
Once again, it's just a great illustration of how important it is to not only get the weapons, but put the damn thing to use. Optic in that final run, formal. Couple of no-scopes, couple of headshots. The heat wave running back and forth between those strongholds. You're always going to win those individual battles. But the carnage that ensued in that final moment.
Fuck that shit up.
Formal. It's about sneaky as it like. Just meant that Cloud9 could not answer back.
And for the killing spree as well there.
Yo, baby. Let's get it.
Great control in this fight. Look at the jump from Formal, by the way. Formal gets in to buy extra time, which causes absolute carnage to this APG. In the late game, you're going to see him. Look at it.
All right, we're back.
Pulses out Stellar as well.
Oh, way better, bro.
Beautiful work here from APG.
I feel way better.
He's going to stay alive.
Oh my God, I need to do
long enough for Trippy to come in and help finish the point. That is what they needed to secure it at the last second. Look, Trippy will fall as well. Actually, I think he gets a kill there on the rail. And they close it out, 250 to 173. We had all eyes on.
Good chat. We haven't won yet, dude. Yo, let's not talk reckless.
He just went 21 and 15.
You still need one more, bro.
Again, they are settling for nothing less than a world championship so far. And they're one game away.
One more.
I really hope that we can package up that replay for me.
Oh, I love how it's starting up. Oh, I love this shit.
Because that's the perfect example of why the intangibles cannot be shown in that stat screen. APG and Penguin are playing a matchup, but I gotta be honest with you, the story's bigger than this. It's bigger than these two players.
Spam the optic emails in the chat. We done it. We're up to go. Spam the optic emails.
Championships, Optic Gaming, if they
Also use the Prime sub if you haven't already. Make sure you follow the stream as well.
Backs against the wall. They will need to win the next 4 games.
Let's go. Let's
They
go.
want to steal the Halo World Championship from Optic Gaming, and right now that looks like an impossible task.
3 dead for Optic off the rip though. This is the game type. Cloud9 have had some success in the past. Optic also, of course, won the North American Super on this game time with that crazy last-minute end. SPG trying to survive.
Yo, Seth did say he was going to do a shoey if Optic won. I better see that fucking shoey.
Boy, speaking of wanting to calm things down, not so fast as Optic Gaming.
Yeah, it is.
Absolute carnage there on the rail, so very few points on
I better
the board
see that
early
fucking
on
chewy
for the side of Cloud9.
Trade coming in, Optic still in the numerical disadvantage on the map. You see Lucid Formal. 2 players down. Trippy now last alive. Great hold this early on from Cloud9. They're just commanding this balcony position. Stella doing some great damage. I mean, Lucy's just come off spawn there and already has to wait the extra 2-3 seconds with those shields coming back before he can think about getting across the map.
Absolutely. Lucid trying to actually push here just up the middle. Eventually will be slowed down by the grenades. Lucid is your last player alive. 3 dead for Optic Gaming.
Still trying to poke out, still trying to cause some problems, Lucid. You can see the bound is hunting him down. Stella's going to be able to clean him up. That's going to be a turnover of the Bulldog, I believe, as well. You see the ping already coming.
Oh, Cloud might win this map if Optic don't step up.
In their hands, but the kills going alongside them as well. At the moment, Cloud9 have somehow rallied. This has been almost a perfect hill for them. Trippy hasn't even got a kill yet.
Trippy doesn't have a kill, and Cloud9 is outslaying Optic Gaming 16-5 right now. Talk about a hot start to your game 4 when you have to win every single game in the series.
What? The
Cloud9 now
banana?
16-6. I mean, this is the kind of tempo you need to set if you want to go on a bank run.
Inside of that next hill as well. Tram hill locked down by Cloud9. Maybe that's the key they were looking for to unlock this door. However, the kill from Trippy on those B stairs just to get the Bulldog back in their hand. A couple of kills are exchanged though. Bound picks up a double elsewhere on the map. And that means Stella gets another set of rockets, 2 in a row now for C9.
Yeah, big power up and control coming in. Stellar stays alive off the first rocket as well. Maybe even gets another. The boom block from APG. Oh my God. A perfect boom block with the drop shield will keep him full shields on this push.
Bound. Oh my God. How did he win that one? Formal now versus Penguin and C9 seems to be winning.
I'm losing 4 right now.
Trippy still alive at the back of the base. It's 2v2 on the
Chat, whenever I won in 2018, what was the series go? Don't tell me. Real quick.
Trippy's got to slow down for just a second here, and you can see how he's valuing these weapons as well. Doesn't want to give the Stalker and the Bulldog.
I went 4-1.
Beautiful play from Eco. Eco has a challenge from front seat. Bound hits the pizza chunk to finish the kill on Commando.
You guys lost one map, I thought? I have no idea.
C9 is stringing together that has them in the lead right now. Still 2 dead for Optic Gaming.
Difficulty here on this break for Optic as well is, yeah, you want to challenge mid-map, but you're going to go up against Bound with a Stalker rifle, 2 shots. You're no shield, 3 shots.
Now the reason I'm asking is because what if it's like the same series now?
So powerful.
That'd be like
You're
cool.
holding down this hill, but so it's a push. When it's coordinated so well from Optic, 2 dead on either side.
Oh, really, NC?
This now Formal has to work alongside Trippy to lock this down. He knows the pressure's coming. It's a perfect grenade on the Commando, so Formal will live to tell the tale. All 4 players on driveway and Commando for C9.
This is just a distraction. You can see there is still a player alive. I think on the Commando may have been eliminated. Eco might be the player causing problems elsewhere. He takes out Trippy. Formal with that Stalker is going to take another one down himself. Eco's still alive somewhere. And you can see Optic are trying to hunt it down. They cannot find him.
Eco just being, as you say, an absolute nuisance. Right now, might get pinched in the end. Still alive. Down here, he must be alive just below on the ATM.
Nice, Forms.
Shots there.
Ooh, nice, Formal. Nice.
Damn it. Shit, one more, boys. Come on, lock in.
Come on, lock this shit in.
With the shit right here. Yo, should I get ready to do the Geardy on mid stage?
But also get the rockets. That's exactly what they do. 2 in the chamber, 2 kills, going in the favor of Lucid.
Look at this now, just continuing to score and getting more ahead.
Nice.
They tie it up in terms of hills, but off the back of those kills, they get full map control. It is another 3 dead for Cloud9. Optic Gaming starting to heat up here in game number 4.
Cloud9 against sandboxed right now. Every single fight they're running into. No battle rifles to be seen. It's a Stalker, it's a Bulldog.
Nice reads. They're alive.
So cool. I actually might do it. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure, like. Actually, wait, hold on. Dude, we haven't won yet, yo. What the fuck am I saying?
Questions were asked of Lucid in that first series. He now leads the game in kills by quite a
Lucy, you couldn't. I mean, you couldn't help him, bro. Trippy, you seen him lose.
Scary moment here for C9 if they don't manage to break this hill. We know how it transfers over to that cafe hill. So close, not too much distance to travel. If you can pick up those kills, win this hill, you can transition so quickly with a great setup. But for now, C9 looks to have broken. The first time they put their toes in the hill. You can see the last 2 players from Optic recognize they don't have map control enough to push.
Those were very, very important kills in the back of PD.
Wait, what happened with Trippy? I wasn't
watching.
watching.
They did not trade the kills out. They went 2 for 0. That is what led to this control here on the back statue. Penguin now sitting here on Neons. You can tell Optic Game is waiting for a timing push.
Penguin gets the information. Smartly backs down as well, but here comes the push from Optic. 2 players do fall though, so Penguin doing enough damage for a kill to be traded out. Bound now turning his attention towards the arcade. Trippy taken down to no shields, but survives for now.
Dogs take the prime.
So allows the rest of Optic to just flood in towards that hill. A clean break now. Cloud9, 3 members dead, and Optic with a chance to win the point.
Clean break.
Let's go,
Optic. With the entire Optic Gaming roster there. Trippy goes up on plants, does a bunch of damage, and then escapes with his
Nice. Formal.
with a double kill Stalker Bulldog combo. You do not want Formal with this combination if you are on the Cloud9 side of the stage. It could not have happened. That kill, that double kill, at the worst time here for Cloud9. Not only to Optic get that point to go into the lead, they get the
Double. Triple. Oh my.
Look at the value that they get from that double kill from Formal. Just like you said, they also get the rockets. Trippy somehow turns 2 rockets into 3 kills in the tires as well. Cloud9 is late to the party, and Trippy and Optic Gaming take advantage of that.
2 dead here. Cloud9 need to find something. They need to find it quickly. They need to find the kind of form that they found in that first series.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, baby. Keep it coming. Let's go, baby.
It is 4 dead yet again for Cloud9 here. And Optic
Gaming
Gaming
when you're right fucking
potentially
here,
on the
dude.
cusp of a championship. Let's get into what could be the last Astro Gaming listen in with
Nice.
Optic Gaming.
Wait, everyone be quiet. Lock in. Lock the fucking. Lock the fucking. I'm gonna mute.
Nice, man.
Nice.
Nice, man.
Nice.
All right, got 2 minutes.
Listen. Let's play Slayer for just a second. Yo, front sub, free kill. Literally throwing front sub. Literally throwing front sub. His benches.
Get him out of here. We gotta make sure we change. They don't know.
Two benches, one trap. Down, full out down.
Okay, just let guys. There's more.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Okay, listen, Joey has rockets.
Oh my.
Into the game because it's 1 minute and 30 seconds until we maybe, just maybe, will be calling Optic Gaming your Halo World Champions. It's 3-1 at the moment, and Cloud9 are getting picked apart.
And you heard the play call there from Lucid. Let's play Slayer for just a second here. I'd say they're doing it for more than just a second over these last few minutes now.
Let's go. One shot. Let's go.
There will be traded out for a moment. APG was your last player alive, but there's 1:19 on the clock. And Optic
We get a minute 19 seconds away from winning.
We're here for Cloud9 as well. The bottom middle hill, we know how difficult it is to lock down. There's so many angles that you could be attacked from, especially if Optic, like they have worked so hard to get themselves into a lead. Optic are thinking time here. C9 are thinking the opposite. We don't have time. That's our enemy, and we have to get points on the board.
2 kills for Optic here. They have the man advantage yet again. It might be 3.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Optic Gaming are gonna let the time tick down on this hill without a doubt. Penguin last player.
One more minute, bro. Oh my god.
Optic claiming the throne.
Oh my god.
50 seconds.
It's happening.
Every second that passes, you know that the 4 gentlemen who have sat on that screen,
Matt's joining me, chat.
Ooh.
Matt's fucking joining me.
are getting closer and closer to a world championship. Lucy just playing Slayer at the moment. C9 2 for 2. APG last alive here for Optic. We've seen some crazy stuff this weekend, and surely we can't see C9 come back now.
Let's see what APG does here. He's going to get damaged. Wait for his teammates to spawn. It is still possible. Keep in mind, the clock will freeze every time the Cloud9 gets in the hill.
C9, of course, won that first kill as well. They won it without being even challenged. But at the moment, Trippy says, you know what? I'm putting you all in the dead screen. I'm collecting the rockets because I want to be on my way to collect a Halo World Championship.
The rockets might be the deal breaker here. You can't.
Let's go.
He's going to give you the boom boom.
Let's go.
17 seconds left in the game.
Let's go.
Trippy cleans.
Let's go.
But leaves a little bit of rubbish on the floor, and bound has to be worked on.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh my fucking.
Game over, baby.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my fucking god.
They win. They win.
Let's go.
They win it too.
Come on. Gang. Come on, hit the fucking gritty.
Let's go.
Let's go. The boys did it. The boys did it.
Let's go. Wait, what happened? There's no way that just happened. They almost choked bad. Yeah, that's what you get for shooting bodies, bound.
Oh my god, it's so, I can't even hear myself, it's so loud here.
Oh my.
That shit's still cool.
Let's go.
That's simple.
4 and more.
That's simple as fuck, dude. Yo, put your guys' volume down. I'm gonna put the fucking thing up. Put your guys' volume down.
That's insane. They're going crazy in that stadium. Oh my goodness, a 4-0.
My bad.
Let's go. Tippable. Tippable. I got chills too, bro. Oh my goodness. Formal is legendary, bro. Holy, Formal is him. He is Crump. That is him right there, bro.
What has to be one of the most historic groups in all time. And that is going to be a double world champion. Formal. What a moment for him.
And look what Optic Hex had.
He doesn't know.
Backstage in case all it is the Optic Gaming chain now placed.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness. GG's in the chance.
Gaming ownership and staff coming to the stage as well, celebrating these five and what they have done as the confetti falls here at the Halo World Championship. It's Optic Gaming in the end, 4-0 in the reset. They will claim the world.
Yo, what is in my ear right now?
And here it is for APG as well, Formal as well. Everyone's throwing on the Optic.
Chat, do you guys hear that static noise, dude?
Got to feel good.
I thought that was a crowd.
What a journey it's been. What a journey it has been. I mean, just a couple of months ago, people were calling them all-lighters.
Nah, I asked, dude. I can't go up there.
Now they have a major championship. A world
I can't, bro. I
championship
can't.
to
I
go
literally
alongside
can't.
it. And let me tell you, APG, that smile will not leave his face for quite some time.
I mean, he cannot stop smiling. He's also, you can tell, on the verge of tears there. He's got to be shaken. And that entire team could not be happier, could not be more proud, of course, Optic fans, of what their team was able to do this weekend. Lucid will hoist it again.
That should be around his neck.
Resilience over the last 2 hours of the grand finals. Unbelievable.
Damn, that shit's icy as fuck.
Reset from Cloud9, who played their part in this story.
That was insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy as fuck, dude.
They pushed it all the way.
He came back to where it all started, and he just won a trip or a world championship, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Reminded us of just how good they are. That's going to do it all from Bravo and
Taxi
myself.
fan.
It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege, and of course, we send our congratulations down to Optic Gaming. Your Halo World Championships plays. It's down to you.
History has been made as Optic Gaming are your world champions. So much to talk about. Lucid, I'm going to hand the mic to you first. As you're decked out in gold, you got a gold trophy. You're a world champion. The league MVP. How are you feeling in this moment?
I feel amazing right now.
Wow.
I feel absolutely.
This is what it is.
My voice is shot now. I felt that
You know what? Let's pass the tape.
Hey, it don't matter, bro. GG's to the kid.
That grit that we showed was, I don't think we've been put through that just yet, and I'm so proud of the team right now, and what we were able to do there. And I'm just pulling up because we just did it. Let's go.
You did it. You did it. Trent B! You're a world champion now. What a season it's been. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling on top of the world right now, you know, to win like that after losing the series.
Oh yeah, Formal's easily the best FPS player of all time. He's a goat.
You started your career here in Halo. We've seen you play so many amazing matches. You had a national championship in a different game, but you came back home and you got one for Halo. What does this mean for you?
I mean, these last couple years have been pretty tough in Call of Duty, so I don't know. This was just like a dream come true. I'm just really proud of us, and I'm thankful as hell for you guys, and I'm happy to take it home.
Nice. Now hand the mic on over to Coach Lunchbox in the back real quick, and take the trophy from the GOAT over here on the end. Now, Coach, what was this series like? You guys went to a reset, but you came back and battled back. What was the turnaround going into that second set for you?
Bro, Formal ain't touched the trophy yet.
Honestly, they came out hot that first series. They handed us to it a little bit. But that shows why these guys are the best team in the game for the last 6 months. What a series.
He's not throwing no shots this going.
What a series indeed. APG!
Thank you.
APG, we've been watching your career for so many years. You have been a staple throughout Halo, and I know this World Championship is hitting you right to the heart. Talk to me about your journey and what this one right here means for you.
Bro, I honestly, this doesn't feel real. I've tried to
I spoken to Joey before we moved. We were talking about envisioning championships, and after everything we've been through this entire year, and we come out on top the last two events in a pretty dominant fashion besides the first series against C9, but I'm just so fucking happy. You have no idea. My words will not show how grateful I am for all of you, how grateful I am for my team, my organization, my girlfriend, my family. Thank you.
Aww.
I just wanted to say thank you to all of our families that came out to support us. All of our
Yo, David, wait, did
really
Nick just climb up
our
the
families
stage?
got to see the Green Wall crowd in full force. So thank
Yeah,
you
but
guys.
did I
Thank
see
you guys.
that?
Now, the man in the back
Yeah, he
helped
is.
put a lot of this together. Anything you want to say to the Green Wall fans out there who supported this team?
Thank you for supporting these boys throughout this journey. Obviously, like this man coming up from Call of Duty and doing what he did. The Green Wall has never been as loud as it was today, so I appreciate you guys all for that. This one, as all of them, are for you.
Yeah, that goes hard.
One more time, give it up for the Green Wall as they are your world champions.
Optic Gaming, world
What
champions by the end of the weekend. And we said,
stream? What a championship. GG's to the boys, GG's to Lucy,
Time to do a
GG's to
fucking
Trippy,
Chewy,
GG's to APG,
Seth is doing
and
a Chewy. I'd rather
GG's
see Seth record a
to
fucking
Matt
video than do a Chewy right now.
Formal.
time,
Oh
the
my
growth
goodness.
that this team have been through.
W Hicks.
That was one hell of a series.
W Lunchbox is the coach.
Damn, that's some fucking resilience right there from Optic. To get 4-1 and then to come back and 4-0 their shit, that's some fucking resilience right there. Gas them all on Twitter, bro. Make sure to follow the stream, follow the team at the stream. I mean, do the stream as well,
It's been an unbelievable journey for these guys. These guys have put in, like you said, so much work throughout such a long time, and the ups, the downs, the question marks all around them. The accolades weren't there before, but you don't need them. I mean, Formal joins this team. He brings that level of professionalism, that history with
My
him.
day fucking 20, dude.
For him to come back and impact Halo in this manner, for APG to get his world championship, for Trippy and Lucid to reach the ceilings that they have right now. I mean, what an opportunity for these guys. What a moment for the rest of
Yeah,
their
what's Scum got
lives
to say about this?
that this will be.
It's a first for so many of them.
Dude, I asked, bro. They said I can't, dude.
He still got it. My God, has he still got it. And in grand final form as well. Just absolutely incredible. I just want to take a little moment as well to just kind of process what happened at the end there, Goofy. I mean, we saw the Green Wall get up. They thought it was done. They thought it was over.
Just go.
They were celebrating. It was 0 on the clock. The C9 jump in
do I end the stream, though?
second, and things start to
Do I end the
seem a
stream?
little bit shaky for a moment there.
I'm gonna end the stream because I'm not coming back.
And how they've learned
I'm ending the stream. Go watch the Halo.
to ice up, to clutch up when it matters most. And
Bro, what do
make
you mean
sure
no?
the job is
The
actually done
event's
in that
over.
corner.
Like,
It
what
does go
fucking
to
mean?
0
You
and
think I'm
they
gonna
do
come
win
back
the
and stream some
championship.
fucking god? Like, you know what I mean? I appreciate you guys for watching the fucking stream. I'm gonna host. Yo, let's host David.
Performance out of every single member on this team. We saw the emotion on the main stage.
I'm hosting David. I seriously appreciate you guys. Make sure to follow the stream. I love you guys, man. Gas the fuck to the team on Twitter. Gas the team on Twitter, man.
We gotta play some games. Of course, it was Lucid to make sure that everyone realized the in-game leader in and out of the game.
Yeah.
But what a moment that we just got
Gaming
to
got off.
witness. History. Optic Gaming.
It is crazy. Scum got engaged. He won a ring today, or he won a ring, and then Formal won a ring.
People on Twitter, feel free to correct me if
Who's
I'm
your grade,
wrong.
dude? Fuck,
I'm
you
almost
streaming?
certain only one other player has been able to do this, and that is win a world championship in a completely different game, and then come here to Halo and win a world championship as well. Formal accomplished that as well as Shotzzy.
What's up, Paige?
So that is some great company to have.
I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off. Green Wall, Green Wall, Green Wall. Go Optic. Congratulations, Formal. Congratulations, team. Congratulations to everybody who got to witness this live. And I hope if you're a big Optic fan like I am, that just went crazy. For you.
No way, dude.
Oh, shit.
Man,
dude.
talking about legends, talking about fucking legends, man.
User left your channel.
Man, the DSGs might be big right now, but I don't give a fuck, man. Hey, shout out to my man Ant, man. Shout out to Shotzzy, man. Shout out to